Why did it get so ominous in here?
So, from the northern border of the city, a group of soldiers, an army even, emerged through trees which had sprouted up from the forest, and a voice came out and demanded that Calimport stop being a slave city, and if they didn't hand over the city to the army, they would come and destroy it. And they only gave them an hour to either surrender or die.
Yeah.
So you guys started freaking out, I guess.
Do you mean we started perfectly planning our escape from the city that was under siege?
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
So Morg has a 59-gallon water skin,
I do.
which could be important. So something good to remember. Temerity has a brand new sword, which is also
And several other magic items.
nice to have. So as you guys were making your escape from the city, Padraig had taken off on his giant eagle, sent it back to you guys, and as the two of you were taking off, Daerien, who had left the party earlier to meet with Anarchy, came back and killed your guys' giant eagle, thus stopping your escape. You guys started chasing after Daerien through the city streets. You were just about to catch her when a group of soldiers and mercenaries surrounded the two of you, and Anarchy herself came up to you guys and was like, "Hey, cool, glad you guys are here. We need the gem that you guys took from the princess after you murdered her in cold blood in the streets there."
Yes.
So you gave it to her, and she's like, "All right, cool, why don't you guys go piss off?" You also found out at that same point in time that Daerien was under the suggestion spell, which is what happened. Daerien, what happened during this time for you? Okay, so you get called back to meet Anarchy. Okay, everybody's hanging out. At this point, the horn hadn't sounded yet, sounding the invasion. So everybody is in the hideout underneath the crypt ward. They're talking about how they're going to be, going to invade the king's complex, and their plan to use the spellbreakers to counteract his magic, who are a group of anti-magicians, anti-wizard types, who use magic to kill magic users. So they're a mercenary group for hire. So they're talking about how the princess is dead now, but they needed that gem in order to get into the castle. Unfortunately for the whole group, they were able to locate it and found that Temerity had it. So Anarchy's talking to you about it, and she's telling you how she's going to use your loser friends to sneak into the castle and have them open the gate and lower the magical barrier with the gem, so that they can go and kill the Genie King. So that's their plan. And for reward, there's 100,000 gold and a pardon from King Markon Windreaver of Waterdeep for everybody in Anarchy's group. So this is pretty compelling reward here.
Did you just throw the pardon part into this, or did you tell them that last time?
They didn't know any of this because
I was under.
You just showed up.
You weren't with us.
You also just attacked us.
Well, yes.
That's true. We didn't ask all the questions.
Yeah.
It's fair. Okay.
So you hear about that, and you're like, you start getting in on it, and then everybody's talking. But as you're going, you're able to tell that once you ask about your cut of things, you're able to insight that they're not going to give you any money.
Okay.
So, you can tell by their, the way they're avoiding you about it. And then you hear Baldur, the king of killing.
You know that guy.
I do know that guy.
Tell Parsival, the Mad Knight, is that, you're like, well, what's my cut going to be? And you hear him whisper, he's like, oh, I'll give her a cut. And he's sharpening his axe. What he's saying that.
Oh, that's if only Morg had heard.
I know, he'd have been like,
he would have been like,
later.
yeah, I'm taking that. Yes.
Yeah. So you try to leave discreetly because obviously these guys are gonna at some point kill you and your dumb loser friends. So you get caught by Anarchy. She puts you under the suggestion spell and tells you to go get the emerald from your friends and don't let them leave the city, which is why you did everything that you did. Things went sideways for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
The horn blew, the assault's coming. So now at this point, they were going to try to subtly get into the castle, but now there's no need and no time for subtlety. So they all just went out as a group to go get the emerald, which led you guys right to the city gates where the caravans were, Morgan, Temerity. And then Anarchy was like, cool, took the gem, and those guys all just left, leaving the three of you together. And then Padraig comes in and lands his giant eagle. He's like, what happened to my other eagle?
Well, Big D,
I don't know. It's
what
like,
happened to his other eagle?
It's like some outside voice was controlling my actions and my words. I don't know. But we should get out of here. Those guys suck.
This eagle is actually better. He flies faster with more people on him.
Oh, does he?
I can tell, yeah.
Wow. Okay. This is
Patrick's been practicing.
This is literally the most
Second time.
This is literally the most useful you've ever been. This is awesome. Why don't we? Yeah.
Just want to do that again?
Yeah. I mean, it worked the first time.
Yeah,
Let's just
definitely.
go higher this time.
Yeah.
Higher.
Definitely higher.
I mean, yeah. Before we get shot down.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah. Out of the city.
Yeah.
Wait.
Like more than 600 feet up.
Like
Yes.
1501. Just call it a...
One for one,
Half a mile, something.
Ish.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Let's hop on your thing.
Oh, well, I still can't carry everybody in one go.
God damn it. All right. Because this worked so well last time. Let's try it again.
Well, I'll wait here. You guys go. The eagle knows where to bring you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then he can get off and he knows where I am. So
I
he'll
just
be able to find
message
me
you
in case something
in
happens.
your brain, and I'm like, if this doesn't, if we get out and he gets stuck,
We out.
Plus,
I only message
I
you.
know.
if I get stuck, if something happens to my eagle on its way back, I could just do it again. In 10
Can you?
minutes.
You've already done it twice today.
I'm just stop questioning everything he's saying.
I can do it 3 times a day.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Let's do it.
Hear that, Patrick? You can now do it 3 times a day.
That's not listening.
I-
God, I hope he's
Whatever.
not. If he is, turn it off. You're driving.
No, he's there now.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But he totally would watch anyway, even if he was driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's why I told him to stop. All right. Yeah. Let's do that. Sure.
All right. Cool. One other thing, though. You guys will remember, since this happened 2 days ago in World,
Appreciate that.
is that the caravan let you guys know that bringing food out into the desert attracts predators, which is why they magically created all of their food for the trip.
Gotcha.
So,
I don't think
Well-
we brought any food.
No. Well, this was the other thing, is that our plan was originally to go out of the city and meet up with the caravan out there, and we would go through the desert together.
Right.
If the caravans were stuck in the city, then we're on desert survival duty on our own.
We don't have a bag of holding, right?
No.
Or anything like that.
I have a bag of
We have a lot of water.
veggie meat.
and a really
A lot.
yeah, he's a hydro homie.
Alright.
He's quite watered. Patrick's like, or we could stay here or whatever. I don't know.
No. Like, I don't want to be here.
Because like we're not in the army or anything, so we could just after the other army comes through, we just wait out.
But didn't they say they were gonna check everybody?
Yeah.
Well, that was before they wrecked everybody.
Yeah. I mean, if there was the chaos of the attack going on, we would have more likely to sneak out than if there's the battle line.
Whatever thinking hurts. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's just go.
And we're going to try it.
I don't want to worry
Alright,
anymore.
so the 3 of you get up on his eagle, and you can see that this eagle's cooler. He's got the side of his head shaved out, and he's got 2 shooting stars. The feathers are plucked out. Yeah, and he's got he's just he's pretty cool, and he's got chains around his feet. that are like they're platinum, but they disappear with him if he disappears because they're his.
How fast can the eagle fly?
I think its flight speed is 800 feet.
Yeah.
Well,
80?
80 feet. Wow. I meant 80.
800 is
80 or 120.
Well, I was gonna say, could we use the eagle technique to like fly us super far into the desert and put it down and then go back and get the next person?
Oh, that's what we're doing.
Oh, like all the way across the desert.
No. It's taking
leapfrog.
the
That way,
race.
it would take. I feel like it would take quicker.
No,
We'd
you're
have
right.
time.
Like, yes, that would be faster than us tracking across, but so that's a good strategy to implement.
But we gotta get out of the city.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know we gotta get out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right.
Trying to
Cool.
think ahead
80
so that
feet.
we don't die.
80 feet. That's still pretty fast.
We'll get a
All
big-
right, so the three of you
Could you get me?
Yeah.
Yes, we fly.
Thing.
fly out.
Yeah.
You guys fly way up and way over, so far up that the giant eagle looks like a regular eagle
Aha!
to the armies below. And
no.
and as you guys are flying a couple miles past that, you guys see. Well, why don't the three of you roll perception? The eagle is also going to roll perception, but with
Also
advantage because he's an eagle.
Thinking out loud, I mean, the way we travel across the desert, are we near water at all? Like, is there like a
That's
coast?
the defining character.
Is this on the opposite side from the coast?
The
Like,
plan
going that way?
previously was go straight north through the desert.
So we're going along the coast?
No.
No.
The
I don't know where the coast is.
Kalimpor is like
I don't know
basically
where it is.
imagine the bottom of Africa,
Okay,
like the Cape Point,
gotcha.
the bottom. So it goes around. Like that.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I was gonna see if the eagle could go like fishing or something and bring us fish.
Ah, that would be neat.
But if we're too far, then never mind. Ah, perception. Mm-hmm.
21.
Okay,
14.
cool.
18.
So the two of you guys will see like a little black dot among all of the sand, and you'll be able to tell that this is the small tabaxi child that has been traveling with you guys that Padraig just left out here.
The reason I was questioning the whole plan is because if all three of us are on his eagle, he could very easily just be like, and dismiss the eagle. And then we're all dead and he's fine. So
I don't
when
think
he was like, all three of you go, I'll wait here, I was like, wait a second.
I don't think he's smart enough to think of that.
Yeah, I know, but
He's
like,
also not.
he's not himself today.
Yeah.
He's not himself.
He's not himself.
Yeah, I don't know. He seems a little off.
He
Way
does.
more cognitive thinking.
Just get all of your magic items and be like, all right, cool. Now,
Should we go grab the kid?
I mean, we were gonna land by the kid.
Oh,
and
we were
send
landing
him-
by the
This is a good meeting spot.
This is the
Yeah.
spot
Yeah, this
where
is the
the eagle will go back.
Okay, cool.
all right, cool.
I wasn't here when we made the plan, so I don't know.
Fair.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, we don't drive the thing. The thing, it's
Yeah,
Pat
it
just does what it does.
Fine.
We're just
Yeah.
on the
Yeah, so you see him.
Sit down to do it.
As the eagle comes in for landing, he stops lightly, kicks up a little bit of dust, a little bit of sand, and yeah, you guys are landed. It's pretty hot in the desert.
Oof.
That's
You're wearing a breastplate right now, so that's
Yeah,
yeah, so that's pretty hot. You're wearing
because it said the word breast.
leather armor, and
True.
then you have a nice fancy outfit from Kalimpor on over that.
yeah,
Currently.
I'll just take that off.
And you're not even wearing a shirt.
Nope.
I'm also resistant to fire damage.
That's good.
Which,
Yeah.
Nope.
I guess Mork finds a trinket out here in the desert.
As you land, you put your foot.
Are you
in
doing your
something.
thing?
I didn't have it prepped.
Well, here, I can pull these ones up if you want.
Yeah, pull that out.
They're usually garbage, though, for barbarians. So.
71.
I'll see if I can pull mine up quickly. Then we'll do that.
Thank you for the donation.
Yes.
Trinket.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
you get
guys.
a drink.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Well, it's not a donation. It's
Ah.
a charge. We didn't decide that. Or
Well,
it's
let's drink
Every
anyway.
time they give us a trinket, we drink.
Oh, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Why?
Because you'll die and I have to take you home.
It'll be fine.
That's
what
what you said
happened
last time.
Shooby shooby.
Celine's a bad influence.
On herself.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Present Celine has no regard for future Celine.
They're not friends.
Yeah, we know that.
Yep. So you, as you step off, you find in your foot a razor sharp piece of metal that's wrapped in an already bloody bandage.
Ooh, ow! Ooh! Then I pick it up.
It's
That's the whole thing.
that's the whole
A
thing.
shard of metal.
Yeah.
bloody
It's
bandage.
it's very sharp though. And now it's magical. You could definitely use it as a weapon, as a dagger.
I can use anything as a weapon.
You could use that as a dagger though.
All right, cool.
Sharper than the average dagger. So when you guys all pop off the eagle, it takes off, comes, and you guys are just sitting out, hanging. Do you have anything to hash out as a team here?
Hey guys, why don't we all dig holes and we bury ourselves in the sand and then we wait. And then when he comes here, he's gonna be like, "Those guys aren't here," and then we jump out and be like, "Ah, we're here."
That's
No.
a great idea. I'll help you bury you first.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Wait, why did Temerity say no?
Why?
So if he flies over this spot
Yeah.
and he doesn't see anybody,
Yeah.
he's just gonna keep going.
Yeah, that'll be funny.
And then he'll leave
Yeah.
with his eagle and then go away forever.
So why don't we bury you so you can pop out?
Did you guys notice how cool that eagle looked?
Way cooler than last time.
Way cooler than that last eagle.
I bet it would have survived 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Probably. Might have even survived 3.
Challenge accepted.
Actually, that
It's out of
range.
range. Cool. So the Tabaxi kid who's been standing out in the desert for about 2 hours now with nothing. He's like, "Hey, you guys got any water?"
Yes.
I take off my Calim outfit and my turban,
Nice.
and now I'm just in a suit,
Oh, he's like, "Oh, thank you."
a magic suit.
We should probably
Is this just like we're just in the middle of a sand dune?
Yeah.
There's like nothing around.
You can see Calimport distantly to the south.
Okay, but there's not like that errant palm tree that sometimes appears in cartoons.
No,
in the
no.
desert.
Actually, to the west at this point, since you're still pretty close to Calimport, you can see like a distant shimmer of ocean.
Okay, so it's far off, but
Um,
it's the opposite direction we want to go anyway.
Yeah, and to the east, you can see a lot of desert. Also, to the north, there's a lot of desert.
Can we? I don't know a lot about desert shelter. Do we like dig a house, or you guys ever been in the desert?
No.
Are we stopping here, or we keep going?
Oh, well,
What
once
time
he gets
is
out
it?
here, we should keep...
What
time is it?
It's right around noon, so it's
Oh
sun's
no!
up, mirage.
We might want to chill
Kinda
for a bit and
distance.
then wait till the
Yeah.
sun
I was gonna-
goes down
Yeah,
to travel.
I was gonna say camp out here till nightfall.
Yeah.
Travel during the dark.
Nobody has a tent or... Oh!
And I just wait a little bit and I cast Lehman's tiny hut, which is completely climate controlled on the inside.
Ooh, nice.
This is nice.
Fancy.
I thought this through.
Yeah.
If I had great food and water, we would have had that too, but I don't.
Yeah.
Can't ever get it. So,
I was just about to say like,
anyway, like 5 levels, Padraig could do it.
ooh.
Yeah,
So we spend
I
a
don't have
shit ton of
anything.
time out here. I really don't hope we spend 5 levels in the desert.
No, unless those 5 levels happen really fast.
Like right now.
Right now.
Jake's only had
We're
1
not.
beer.
We're not there yet.
But I do also feel like I have an uncanny ability when we start traveling to find the path, as though I could increase our overland speed by 1 mile an hour
Cool.
for an entire 24-hour day.
Yeah,
So that should help.
that would be very helpful. Yeah.
That'd be good.
I think I have the ability to hang out sometimes.
Yes.
Well, that's important too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys are hanging out. You got Lehman's tiny house. What does it look like? Because you can kind of give it like a...
I'm just gonna have it look like the color of the sand.
Okay,
So
cool.
it's like it's opaque, so it just blends in with the sand. If you're looking out at it, it just looks like the
Sure.
sand dune.
All right. You guys all go in?
I have to be inside, otherwise it goes away.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys can come and go as you please.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in.
I also designate Padraig as his eagle can't fit inside it. It's only a 10-foot radius.
Fair enough. The kid comes inside. He's like, do. So you guys are hanging out.
So, kid, you get a good haul from Calimport?
Oh, yeah, man. I made some money.
Nice.
Yeah. How about you guys? Made some stuff?
Yeah, I did
Could have been
okay.
better.
Yeah.
Could have been better.
It was more of a whole. It was more of a like a holdover. I got nothing happened. Yeah, everything was fine.
Oh,
I-
okay, cool.
It did pretty well, and then I didn't because we had to leave.
Oh yeah,
It was holding me up.
that's a shame. You got the nice new sword though.
I do. That is pretty great.
So after about like 15 minutes, why don't
Yeah.
you guys all rolled me intelligence checks?
I was as I was about to say what I did in the city, I was like, all of these things are inappropriate for children. I got lit.
no.
I smoked a lot.
no, wait.
I killed him.
Nah, bunch of people.
I mean, he's a shady kid. But
Yeah, but it's still.
What kind of check are we doing?
Intelligence.
Ready? 18.
18. All right.
18.
12.
All right. So all three of you will remember that
But I
you
remember
would.
better, right?
Yes, you remember first.
Ah.
These guys remember 3 seconds after you do.
that
That if you guys are in a sand-colored hut waiting for Padraig to come
Mhm.
back to the spot where he can see you guys,
Yeah.
he's just gonna be like, oh, well, boo, fly right past you
So, yeah.
and leave you there forever.
I put an axe outside. He'll know I'm here.
We able to see that from that high up?
One of your great axes?
No. My battle axe.
Okay,
I'm not gonna.
all axes are great.
All axes are for battle.
That's true too.
If you hit someone in the face with
And majority of the time, all axes, use them with your
use them with your hands. They're hand axes.
Mhm.
Yes, this is the backseat kid that drinks. I can't leave the hut.
Where's the...
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're it.
I have to stay inside.
I stake it like a flag, just a battle axe outside of the hut.
All right. Fair enough.
How long does minor illusion last? I'm trying to pull it up.
What's Padraig's perception?
Oh, stand by.
All right.
Okay, just keep casting it outside to be something that he sees. So we can chill.
Well, you know, it's going to be like an hour total before he makes the trip there and back.
Sure.
Cool. So, how long were you guys thinking of waiting here to see if a caravan?
His perception is 4.
Ah, okay.
Morg was under the impression that the caravans are stuck in the city for a while.
Okay.
So
your immediate
my
thought
thought process is wait
start
till
heading
night
north.
and then start
cool.
trekking, trying to find food as we go. Cool.
So, since you guys are all inside, you don't see or experience anything that
We can
happens.
see out.
Oh, you can see out.
Oh, it's completely cleared on the inside.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
double pane glass.
So
we can
as
see
you
everything
guys
going on
are
thought this
like
through.
20 minutes later, you guys see from the center of the city a giant emerald beam shoot up into the sky, and then a bunch of clouds start circling around it, and you see from what seems to be a little bit north of the city is just like a giant rain of fire just coming out of the sky and just like crushing through, and then a bunch of lightning starts striking all over the city.
That was a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanted us to stay there.
I didn't.
You did.
You did.
I didn't.
You did.
And
I mean, I feel like I'd be
Eric
okay, but not that great.
No.
It would not be a good time.
No.
So yeah, you see just like there's some pretty wild magic going on. You see like there seem to be some like flying demons going around in the sky, just like it looks pretty bad.
Oof.
Yeah,
And
there's no
about-
payday worth it.
10 minutes after that, Padraig lands outside.
Bring in the axe.
He does.
Ah, cool. Thanks.
Did you see what just happened to the city?
Yeah, man.
That's insane.
I just flew out of that.
Bet you look badass.
With that eagle.
In the background, flying out.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty cool.
If only anyone in the world had seen it.
Yep. That's a moment that you and you alone will have.
And
I'll
then you
always
probably
remember
will-
this.
Yes.
For the rest of my life.
every single minute.
Time.
I mean, you shared it with Oran.
Yeah, that's true.
So when you
And
get
my eagle.
and yeah, does he have a name?
No.
Oh,
Should I name him? you
yeah.
think?
Do you know anything? I mean, if you name him, you'll like him more. That's why you don't name pigs, but you do name horses.
Okay.
Because you're gonna kill and eat the pig,
Right.
and a horse is a
right.
man's best friend.
Fair enough.
Yep. Sure thing, buddy.
But I think I'll name him Gunther.
Great name.
Gunther the Eagle.
Great name.
All right. Cool, man. Also, I
Yeah.
figured like since we can't have food around with us at night and stuff for the predators, I bought food, put it on the eagle, and he could just fly up in the air at night because he didn't need to sleep.
Cool.
That's a surprisingly well thought out
It's like
plan.
a bear thing in the woods.
You feeling okay?
Yeah, there was some guy selling some stuff.
Mm.
So give me like
Was it vitamin C? Because I feel like that's the only thing you haven't tried.
tomorrow, maybe the next day, and then after that, I think I'm gonna start.
Okay. I would find it so amusing if we played it that today is the only day that like Padraig didn't do any drugs.
He's the only day he's been sober.
Yes, this is the first day he's been sober
Sober.
since we've met him.
No, because he was smoking weed with you up on top of the
We were smoking hookah, sir.
hookah
With weed in it.
with weed in it. Yes, so that's what happened.
That's right.
It's been good stuff.
So it's from the south, from the city. It's an absolute light show,
Okay.
and for the entire day, you don't see the emerald beam come down
Okay.
at all. So it seems like whatever magical defense was surrounding the castle in the center is still up.
Okay, cool. So our plan was to travel by night, get out of here, head to the sun.
Cool.
That's
Yeah.
what we're gonna do.
Cool. Yeah.
So rest up.
All right.
We're not sleeping again until sunup.
Yep.
Oh wow, he did it. He's just asleep.
He is. He just falls asleep. That
Must be that whole zombies coming out of the ground thing.
could be that.
I mean, maybe.
All right. So everybody can take a long rest right now.
Whee!
Get your spells back if you need them. Any health. Cool. So you guys are fine for the next 8 hours while you rest in Leoman's tiny hut. It's getting to be. It's probably you can. Well, you don't know what the temperature is like outside, but you can see that there's maybe like 2 hours left of sunlight. It's like
Okay.
8 p.m., but this far south it stays late, late. So it definitely looks cooler outside. You kind of see like the air looks clearer. There's no haze from the heat.
I'll poke my head out. See
You
if
poke
it's
your
like
head
good
out.
travel
It's
weather.
pretty similar to the weather inside
Okay.
right now. It's mid 70s. You know, a desert really it peaks and hot, and then it gets cold fast.
All right, this is a good time to start going, guys. It's gonna get cold quick, so we gotta get some movement going. So we warm up.
No,
Sounds good.
Cool. Even though you guys are traveling at night, it still is. It's still really dry.
Mhm.
So you guys are gonna start working your way through water relatively quickly.
Okay.
So it's funny. I was just thinking of I had Padraig buy rations, which is the only thing I like to buy at places.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
So his eagle takes off. You guys all start walking north. It's the first couple hours. It seems you can still see what's going on in the city behind you, but as you guys are walking slowly, the sand dunes are getting larger and larger. So there'll be like 20-30 minute sand dune area where you're just like in the middle of it. Are you guys walking on like the top of the sand dunes, in the bottom where you're less likely to be seen but can't see as well? What's your guys' plan of travel here? I know you're all walking, the five of you together.
Well, if we go on the bottom, can't the eagle just keep an eye out for us of
In
anything
theory,
that we can't see?
In theory.
I mean, in theory, you could do that if we're on top too.
Except the eagle can't see at night.
Oh, wait.
I think you can.
Does he have dark vision?
Because if we're on the top, we're more likely to be seen by other
Maybe
people.
not.
Yeah, but we're in the
No,
middle of the
no,
desert.
Oh, it doesn't.
That's true. I guess it
That's the
doesn't really
trade-off for the owl.
That's
I
fair.
think.
Doesn't really matter.
I think on top of the dunes because I'm not really worried about someone finding us out here, like from the city specifically. Like I'm not worried about the king's army coming out here. seeing-
Tracking down five
Yeah.
random people.
Yeah.
They look busy back
They're
there.
a little busy, so
Yeah.
I'd say on the top so we can keep it clear heading and not die. And also, if we get into a little scrap, I'm okay with that.
Alright. Very good. Then why doesn't somebody roll me a d20?
Dibs. Haha! 15!
All right, cool. So you guys, first night starts going by fine. You guys are all walking together. As the sun finishes setting, it's a pretty nice sunset, but you can tell that it's kind of like detracted from because there's still that giant emerald beam of light from the south, and you can still like occasionally just barely see like flashes of light coming from that direction. And as you guys move further and further from the city, you can see that the sky is cleared, and the stars just like start lighting up all over the sky, and it's beautiful. And if you guys are all from further north, so if you guys knew the star arrangement down here, you think maybe you'd be able to travel by them.
Oh, okay.
But as is, you know generally which direction north is now. So you guys
Let's go that way.
Yeah. So you guys start walking your way through. So how much water? I know you have 59 gallons of water.
Yes.
I don't know what your plan is for sharing as a fun person.
59 gallons to 10. Shit.
Because this is 5 people.
Yeah, I was thinking 2 gallons a day, which is what you should have in the desert.
No.
Between 5 people.
Padraig's wearing full plate, too.
Yeah, he doesn't get more water because he's wearing hot stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't think
How
you're
many
wrong.
days does it take us to get across the desert?
I don't know.
We don't know how far
at all.
it is.
Nobody
No.
gave us an estimate when we were talking to the caravan people.
Well, we didn't ask because we were just going to be on the caravan. We're like, all right, we'll hang out with you guys.
They had food. They were
They-
fed.
they-
Alright,
yeah,
alright.
they were gonna take
We
care
had
of it.
animals that we were planning to use.
Yeah,
too.
we had mounts. Like, it was a whole... Our
It's a
plan
whole
was
thing.
very different from what's happening.
That is true.
So right now, if everybody has 2 gallons of water a day, you
10
have
gallons a day, so that's 5 days.
6.
Six.
You could go 6 days being
And if we go 1 gallon per
Hydrated.
person a day, or we'll be slightly less than hydrated, but we won't die.
Well, if we're planning to move today, which we are moving right now, this is our main plan to travel is going to be at night.
Yes.
This is the first day out. We want to probably make the most headway now away from the city. Correct?
Yeah.
And I'm going to use this inspiration to increase our overland travel by a mile an hour
okay.
throughout the
Oh.
entirety of the night.
Nice.
It lasts for 24 hours.
Cool.
So, as much time as we want to walk tonight through the desert, let's get as much use of that so we can go twice as far as we would.
Sure.
Burn the candle at this end.
While we
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
now push it, and then I'll cast.
push it as far as we can until
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
it's too
Well, then-
hot and we're too tired to keep going.
Today we'll do 2 gallons, and then I guess go back and forth between 2 and 1.
So
See what
we
spend.
we finished our long rest at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So we'll push through from 8 p.m. to whenever the sun comes up in the desert. And then, honestly, the way it's going to have to work is we can't benefit mechanically from 2 long rests in a short 24-hour period of time. But we can push it till we can't push it anymore and then just cast the hut, sit in the hut for 8 hours till it's time to take a long rest, cast it again, and do it again.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that'll give you 7 days if you do 1 gallon every other day.
Okay.
So as opposed to 5, so
Yeah.
you're really only.
And on certain
I mean, we
days
get
we
2
don't
extra
have
days.
to. If
And-
on the 2 gallon days we can see how we're doing and see if we can conserve water. If people are desperate.
Also, does anyone else have a water skin? Are we all working off of my 1 water skin?
No.
Prepped for a desert?
Oh, the
Prep-
Tabaxi kid does not have.
Yeah, I mean, he's fine. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to.
No.
He's a child.
It's like, but I do have this cool amulet that I do.
Wait, what is that?
It's just it's a little brass amulet. It's got a brass necklace on it. It's like, I stole it from some lady. It's not magic.
What's the
Daerien.
next question?
Oh, cool. So you have things.
Yeah, I got this. This is pretty cool.
Is it?
I got some-
Can you eat that?
Maybe.
Okay.
I do have some rations.
Uh,
Padraig bought some. I would have given it to the eagle.
Sure.
yeah. I have some rations. Also would have given it to the eagle, and I have a water skin.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a water skin too. But do I have any funky trinkets? Yeah, I
I'm
have
trying
a
to-
funky trinket that gives me something.
Why doesn't everybody roll me survival as you guys walk
I
through the night?
have a stone hawk that attacks small creatures within 300 feet.
Oh, that could be
for hunting.
sure. Yeah,
if
useful.
we see anything.
What was that?
Survival.
Survival.
Got it.
15.
Oh, a 7. I'm proficient in survival. Look at me.
That. A 7.
Yes.
15.
10. Padraig's is +1.
Okay, cool. All right. So as you guys are going
Guidance,
through,
don't forget. Celine.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
As you guys are going through the night, you guys it's still pretty early on in the trip north, so you guys are able to keep your heading pretty well.
Question.
Yes.
The no melt snowballs that I got back in the town.
Yeah.
Are they actual snowballs? Like, could we use them as like a water source?
Yeah, you could eat them.
Cool. I have 11 snowballs.
That worked out well.
We'll say
I
that
feel like
that's
it's like a cup of water.
yeah. We'll say that's an extra half a gallon.
Cool.
Or you could.
Alright.
And they are cold, so they
So
could
we
be. Yeah, you could
Use
use
them to
it
cool off if we need.
in case
They don't melt.
Gets
They
hot.
don't melt.
Yeah, cool.
So it might be more worth, or you could put them in the water skin
As,
to
like,
keep
ice
that
cubes.
water cold.
That's a great idea.
Oh, I have 4 water
Says
skins.
Patrick. Oh, okay.
Because I bought 3 extra in one town because I was just like, this will be useful. We've got time in, I think, Neverwinter. And one of them is empty, though. So it's 3 water skins. One's filled with air in case I get stuck underwater.
Okay.
All right, so we have some water. So how many of the? Yeah, give me the snowballs to put in the thing.
I'll give you some snowballs.
Yeah, don't
Maybe
all
I
your
can eat
snowballs.
the
How many
birds
give
and
me?
help me get dressed every night.
I put 4 in the water skin.
Come to me.
and then one
Come to me.
in the-
Yeah.
Darn.
Snowballs.
Come to me,
Yep.
shatter.
But I do it stealthily. Drink! Natural 1!
Ooh, all right.
What is this, perception for me?
Yeah.
6.
Or I was gonna say it was probably.
Don't put it in your.
Oh, if it's a 6, then I tie.
Oh really?
Because I got a natural 1, I have a +5 to
Wait,
stealth.
what are you doing?
She handed me 5 snowballs to put in the thing,
Isn't
and I'm
it-
trying to stealthily put 1 by my balls to keep my taint cool. And I was trying to stealth it, and I got a natural 1. But that's still a 6. And
But
the
I
perception
feel
check
like
was
natural
a
1
6.
should be like an instant fail.
Well, it doesn't. If we're doing this,
It's
like,
not.
It's
I
not.
know
It's
it's not.
but if we're doing this,
Only with
like, I
attacks.
need to beat your passive perception to see
All right, roll
if I
again.
do.
My passive.
He said roll again.
Roll again.
DM
Roll
said
again.
roll again.
All right,
My
roll
stealth
again.
is a 19.
Oh no. My passive perception's a 14. But I just hit. Oh no. 14.
All right.
Guidance.
Oh, if we get really desperate. Apparently
18?
I didn't. I don't think
Or
I sold.
19?
Did I sell my original studded leather armor? Do you remember? That I had before I got the suit?
I don't specifically remember.
Because we could eat my armor.
You just
If you get there, yeah,
If
we'll
we
see
get-
you have it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if we get that desperate. I mean, it worked for Magellan. They ate their shoes.
Just jellify it in
You
some
don't see it,
water.
but you hear
if
me
you
just
find
go,
any.
Prestidigitation will make it taste nice. He's like, beef jerky.
Yeah, right there, Mark.
Whoa. Yeah.
What are those noises?
As the night goes on, though, it drops to be like 45 degrees because so desert. So it's got like an 80-degree swing.
Yeah.
Severe shrinkage.
You just hear teeth chattering coming from Morg, even though he's like his face is.
Are you
sweating.
feeling okay?
I feel great. It's just cold.
Are you-
Sometimes it look cold.
He doesn't have a shirt.
Alright.
I mean, I own a shirt. I just happen not to have it on. I should put it on though. And I don't.
It's
Just
still-
saying.
it's still
Stan's gonna
refreshing.
get in your
Yeah.
thing. Did you do you still have the glass dome over your protrusion
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's to keep
to
the
protect
sand out.
it?
Well,
In the sand, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty simple. All right, so you guys make it through the night without any problems. The eagle comes down as you guys are landing. I imagine you summon your tiny hut.
Yeah.
We'll say that you guys, in this first day, what's normal land speed?
It should be on there. It's like right around here-ish.
Let's see. Light size categories. Mounts. Travel pace. All right. So you guys were saying you're going to go fast
Yeah.
on this first one. So instead of 4 miles an hour, you guys were able to travel 5 miles an hour. And you guys were saying you were going to push it. So about 6 or 7 a.m., the sun starts coming up. By like 8 a.m., it starts getting like warm. It's going from like 45 to like 70 in these first couple of hours.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
gets hot and it gets really hot. So it's not unpleasant yet at this point. So, but then it's like every hour it's going to increase about 10 degrees. So
I feel
like
great.
10 o'clock, it's 80. 11 o'clock, it's 90. noon. It's like 100. When are you guys?
I feel like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, 10
Yeah.
o'clock. 10 o'clock.
Okay, cool. So it starts getting. You guys start sweating as you're walking, and then Temerity casts his tiny hut, and you guys all pile in. The eagle comes down. Padraig like shifts around. He pulls out just like generic vegetarian food for
Oh,
everybody.
cool. Thank you.
And bread and stuff.
Oh, I'll take the bread too.
Yeah. You don't like bread with your meat? That's fair.
No, I like meat with my meat.
You can do whatever you want.
And then I pull
I'll give everyone a snowball for their own use.
Oh, no. Yeah.
No, no.
What do you,
I just saw you pulling out of your pants. That is yours now. You don't get it anymore. There are 4 for the main water.
It's
Everybody
a
gets
little
their
yellow
own personal snowball
It's
to
a little
use as you
yellow
will. You can keep them.
Okay.
Don't want them back. Don't care what you do with them. But after that, I don't want them.
Do you have a prestidigitation?
I do not. She does, though.
Do you have prestidigitation?
Prestidigitation.
Can you
I already did.
sanitize my snowball?
It goes back to being white.
Thank you.
Oh, maybe I do want them back then. When we get out of the desert, give them back.
Clean them. You sure? Even that one?
We'll see.
The Tabaxi kid
I make
goes
eye contact
immediately.
and lick it.
You can tell he's a little pooped
Why
from
are you
the
like
night's travel.
It's funny.
Let's see. So as you guys are waiting out the day, what's your plan? Are you guys gonna put out a watch at all? Are you guys gonna do like a rotating order, like normal night watch would be, except it's day watch?
Like daytime?
Yeah.
No, Eagle, wake us up if there's anything.
He doesn't answer you.
Patrick, tell your Eagle to wake us up if there's anything so we can all sleep, because that was a rough night.
Nah, well, that's a good idea, but just be nicer next time. Say please or something.
What are you talking about? I'm nicer to Zion than you are on a daily basis, okay?
Zion's not here.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I'll be nicer to your Eagle if you're nicer to Zion. Wait, was it not already like that? I assume I'm always just talking to a face mask.
No, he picked it up this
Oh.
once.
I feel like he picked it up just so he could.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Anyway, he gives you a thumbs up.
All right, cool. And then I'm going to...
Cool. All right. So why, Celine, roll me a d20. As you guys are waiting out the day.
Don't do it, it's a trap.
2.
All right, cool. So the day goes by. It's getting to be about, you guys stopped at 10. So it's about 6 now. You guys are rested and your spell is ending. So it's like 90 degrees right now, hot. It's probably going to stay about this hot for another hour or two. But you guys could start going now if you wanted to.
Are we going to say that for the purposes of this, we got the long rest?
Yes.
Okay. Then,
I mean, I feel like for the sake of water conservation, we should wait another hour or two.
just cast the hut again.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, cool.
To wait.
It's a ritual, right?
Yeah.
Let's cast to get the 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then we'll walk out of it and it'll dissipate.
All right, cool. So you guys,
Or we'll just hang out awake for 2 hours, keeping an eye on what's going on.
all right,
Am I good at anything? Am I good at anything fun?
Oh, you're a barbarian.
No.
I
was gonna bring any cool.
I know how that goes.
I mean, I have toolkits that I could be using, but I don't know how much herbalism, alchemy, poisony stuff I can do while we're in the desert.
In the desert.
I'm not gonna risk.
What can you do with sand?
We
Last
weren't
one.
trying to conserve water.
I was
we
like,
could
all right,
build
I'll
some.
show you what I can do with sand. But you have to promise that you won't hit me.
I'm gonna say don't show me what you can do with sand, because I'm not always in control of who I hit.
Well, then you'll never know.
The
mystery.
mystery. I'm content with mystery. In this particular scenario.
So you guys cast the hut again. A couple more hours go by.
Yeah. I put I put a handful of sand in my pocket.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case. You find there's already sand in your pocket. It's fucking desert. It's sandy.
Providence.
Everybody's got sand everywhere, except Morg doesn't have any sand yet inside of his
My
little,
bell jar?
his little snow globe.
Oh, when we're in the hut, I pop it off and
Cool it off.
Let it
Air it out.
Oh,
air it out.
yeah.
Clean
I was
out
gonna say, as you're walking, it probably
bits.
gets steamy in there because of body heat.
Ha!
And the reflected sunlight.
By the
By the end, there's its own. It has
It's
its
just
own
all
ecosystem.
scar tissue
Yeah.
from burn all around it.
Oh no!
Like a target right on the middle of his chest.
That'll more end poorly.
This didn't work out well.
Because
People
it'll
are
burn one like white circle and then burn again and then his spike.
Yeah, people are gonna think that it was already there, and that's what made the spike happen. Someone was aiming for the bullseye.
Yeah.
Other way around,
You'd be
guys.
dead.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So you guys are making your way through. The eagle stops down again and gives you guys a little bit more food. So there's 5 of you there. Why doesn't everybody roll me perception?
Don't forget about guidance.
Guidance.
13.
15. Padraig's is +4.
12.
All right. So at this point,
That was a 19 for him.
oh yeah, all right, cool. So Padraig notices, but he doesn't say anything
Yeah, well,
because that's
Pat.
Pat, man.
Yep.
He can notice something and not say anything to anybody, even if it's important.
Yep.
Yeah, we know.
So you guys start walking. As you guys are going through the night, things are going okay to start, but after about 3 or 4 hours, you can see that the Tabaxi kids start lag behind, like 30, 40 feet behind the group.
Yo, kid.
What's up?
You alright?
I'm just tired.
Slow down.
Little.
Come here.
He comes there.
You wanna ride?
Where?
Like on my shoulder or something. I don't know.
Oh,
My
okay.
backpack?
Yeah, sure. He climbs right up on you.
Alright.
Just like, no, he doesn't curl up. He's not that comfortable with Morg yet.
No one should be.
Sorry.
That's fair. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Cool. So he climbs up on your shoulders and he's
Yeah.
like, dude, he's only like 40 pounds of weight. You know, he's pretty spindly.
Yeah. Yeah, rest up.
Yeah.
When you feel up to walking, you let me know. You can walk again.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so he
Alright? We
does
continue
the little
on.
cat thing. You guys continue on. Ted, why don't you roll me a d20?
15.
All right, cool. So you guys are walking through the night. It's getting to be about 4 a.m. You guys aren't really used to this cycle of sleep yet. Everybody's feeling a little bit groggy. But you guys look up and you'll see like a shadow of something large like pass over the moon.
And it's not the eagle.
It's not the eagle.
I look up.
You look up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Is it-
see you
we
just
see
it's just
anything?
like you just barely see it passing over.
Did you guys just barely see that passing over?
Yeah. Can we make out what it is?
You roll
Do we have
perception,
any-
sure.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You guys all have dark vision, so no disadvantage.
4.
All right.
9 for Padraig.
All right.
16 for me.
12 again.
All right, cool. You can tell this is definitely significantly bigger than
The
the eagle.
Oof.
So when you point it out to Padraig, you'll see him like think a little bit. And he's like, I'm gonna tell the eagle to fly low for now.
Cool.
Cool.
I'm just going to say it's a dragon.
Yeah, it's probably.
Let's just assume it's a dragon.
Sure.
And
Yep.
treat it as if it's a dragon.
Yep.
That's a good move.
Yeah.
And
And then kill it and take its stuff.
Yep. What?
Yeah.
You know what?
Depending on the size of the dragon.
It's bigger than the eagle. Significantly bigger than the eagle.
From this perspective, maybe. But you never know when you get up close.
All I'm saying is if somehow we manage to get close to the dragon, which we shouldn't do.
No.
But if we do,
Yeah.
and I put the hut up,
Yeah.
in theory,
Yeah.
nothing it can do can get inside.
Yeah.
And then we can attack out of it.
All right. Yeah.
We can attack from inside the hut,
Hmm?
and it won't go away, and it
No.
protects us like a shield.
It's immune to
Oh,
all
just-
forms of spells. No, spells can't be cast out of it.
Ah.
You can cast spells from outside of it.
and then
that's
dip
a top-
inside. Run out.
Yes.
Run
You
back
can
in.
do any kind of weapon
It's yours.
You
attacks.
can do that.
I can
Yeah.
pull you.
Yeah.
Any kind of weapon attack or physical thing will exit.
Okay.
Spells, attacks, and things can't penetrate it from the outside. Magic can't go out of it.
Gotcha.
So, like, I could shoot a crossbow out of it, and it would be fine.
Okay.
Also, sometimes dragons have minions, if it's a big dragon and we don't think we could take it, we just make friends. I mean, that's not any of our strong suit, but like we could try.
The two of you together.
We could do it.
Oh, and Padraig, the three of you. Three of you guys should be good at that.
Yeah, they have high charisma scores, but they're assholes. So
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
dragons
this-
can be assholes too.
yeah,
This would benefit me to stay alive.
yeah, yes.
So if it benefits me to stay alive, to be a friend with the dragon, I'll be a friend with the
Yeah,
Sure, I
exactly.
just don't know how. Like, yeah, I hope you're right.
Okay, cool. So as you guys are chatting about potential dragon issues,
We get attacked by a dragon.
Fucking hedge.
and that was evil.
Everyone make a deck save.
Oh no, it wouldn't be a deck save.
Why not? It could be.
Good bet that means it's a green dragon or a silver
Black dragon.
white dragon. Black dragon's acid.
White dragon would be real weird for a desert.
Yeah.
It's like just got
Do that
tired
again.
of being
Did
cold.
you just do that again? Thanks.
You
It
feel
hurts.
half damage to everything. He's like, I'm just kind of got stuck here. I don't know what happened.
They are dumb white dragons. Some people are like, I was at home and then I flew away and I kept flying and now I'm here.
Yep, that's
Look at that.
There's a
I
lot.
made a little ice cave and I don't want to leave because it's hot all the time. Every night I come out and make more ice.
Every day it goes away.
Yeah.
Who keeps stealing my ice?
I'm gonna fucking find him. That's
You find that
Did
guy?
you steal my ice?
steal
Are you
my
stealing my
ice?
ice?
Roll for initiative. No, but as you guys are going,
Or a demon. There's all those demons back in the city.
Might be a demon. We definitely don't want to tangle with
Or a
it.
sphinx. That's a desert thing, right?
Oh.
Do they have wings?
I think.
Oh shit, we gotta go, guys.
Oh yeah.
Fuck the desert.
Well, that was the plan.
Oh, he's not in
Where are we going once we get out of the desert?
North.
Baldur's Gate, vaguely?
Yeah,
that was
sounds
vaguely
reasonable.
where you guys were going.
That seems more our speed than Waterdeep.
Yes.
Also, I think Sal officially won as the best boss as opposed to Anarchy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she sucks.
She sucks.
Sal was on the level at least.
I mean, I hope we find him.
Hope we find Sal.
He was a good boss.
Yeah.
I'm glad I knew him
Yeah.
through my workings of backstory.
Hmm.
And Jake telling me that I knew him. So that was
No.
good.
It's true. It's good to know when you know things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any which way. Sean, roll me a d20. As you guys are, it's like about 4 or 5.
Natural 10.
Ooh, a natural 10. All right, cool. All right. So today goes fine. This is going to be kind of the way things are moving from here on out. You guys have, let's see, this is day 3 in the desert. You guys are starting right now. No sign of water, no sign of vegetation, no sign of any other life except for the 5 of you hanging out. You have 4 days of water left, and you have
Are we?
15 days of food left at this point.
Are we? How much water are we using a day?
We're doing that every other.
10
We
or
might
5.
want to see if we can make it
Well,
one a day.
What I was going to say is tomorrow, while we're in the hut, Padraig, could we send the eagle out for the day since it doesn't have to sleep and it is magic and wonderful? Just like scouting out for some sign of water,
Can I
some kind
send-
of oasis.
Can I send my
something.
buddy?
Oh, is that you?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
Um,
He's just quietly.
along watching us.
Yeah.
Trudge.
so
He
I mean-
very lightly landed on Morg's backpack when he invited the cat up.
didn't notice.
Yeah.
So I feel like send the eagle out to scope out for water specifically. Where there is water, we will probably find some kind of animal.
Kill it.
I was gonna send
Kill it.
Ozaib to travel keep traveling north and see how far we are from not desert,
Oh, okay.
and see if he can guesstimate how based on our rate of travel how many days it's gonna take.
You know what? This would be.
I know it's gonna
perfect?
take him a while to get back, but
This would be
Wow.
perfect for that.
I'm out.
I remember there's a
Look.
Strahd trinket. It's like a black spool
North.
of thread that never runs out.
Ah.
That'd be perfect. Like, here, take this. You see how
Just
long the
follow the
string is at the end?
I see Morgan flossing his teeth with it as you guys are going.
Ooh.
All right, so Ilzaib takes off on day 3.
I would say one more day I walk in, and then we'll send out the eagle.
to-
I want to
for,
do it.
an oasis type.
Yeah, I want to
Thanks.
do it while we still have a couple days of water left, in case it's really far out of our way.
Yeah.
Then we'll have a couple days water to get there and then refill.
Yeah,
Right.
and I think we should just try to
Do
make
1
it
gallon
all
a day
1 gallon
until
a
then.
day.
I agree.
All right.
You gotta conserve because you don't know.
Nice. So the next day is you guys are resting. You guys can all make insight checks.
11.
12.
You're hitting those 12s hard.
Yeah, you are.
Every time someone rolls a 12. Drink.
I got
It's
a
tempting.
15.
All right.
Padraig,
Did you give yourself guidance?
I did.
14.
All right. So at this point, Temerity, you've kind of got like more of like a medical knowledge in general, and you'll notice that your Tabaxi friend, even though he's not walking as much, he's walking for like 5 hours of the night. You guys are all walking 8-10 hours a night. He seems to be like getting like kind of lethargic and just like he just seems to not have energy even though he's resting with you guys.
Who, the kiddo?
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on with you, bud?
He's like, I don't know. This food's just.
What kind of food do you normally eat?
I like having like meat and stuff.
Oh, he's been doing meat.
Yeah, he's been doing
He's been
meat.
taking all the vegetable rations and turning them into meat.
What?
He's been doing, yeah.
Yeah.
And giving them to you.
Where have
Since
you been,
right now?
kiddo?
No, the whole trip.
The whole trip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he feels fine.
Yeah.
We didn't mention that until right now.
No, I pantomimed it.
Oh.
You handed me the. I did
Oh,
this.
Yeah,
and then
it was
handed
a
it
bit,
to
it was a
everyone.
bit.
Oh, okay.
Everybody except
I
for
missed
Padraig.
that. Yes. All right. Cool. So he feels fine. He's a cat. He needs protein.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
Or I didn't do that, and now I did.
and now you did.
You
We'll
tell
say
me.
that.
Turn into any
Yeah.
type of meat? Can you decide what kind of meat
No,
it
it's
is?
just,
No,
I think
it's-
it's just meat.
It is whatever it is. Looks exactly the same. So if like he had an apple and he put it in and he pulled it out, it would still have the skin of an apple, but when you bite in, it's just meat.
It's a meat apple.
But is it like chicken? Or
It's
is
just
it
meat.
like white meat? Is it red
Mystery
meat?
meat.
It's
Oh.
generic meat.
It's
It's the
Pink.
Impossible Burger.
It's the impossible.
I
no,
imagine-
because it is meat.
It is
I
meat.
imagine
Yes.
it's just
It
ground
is.
beef. Like that's what it looks
No,
like in my head. I
it's
know.
not.
See,
I
I
know.
See, in
picture
my
like a
brain,
side of
I
beef.
feel like it comes out different every time. Like sometimes it's like, oh, tastes like chicken today.
No, it's
Oh, now it's ribs.
it is very. It's like
It's just generic meat taste.
yes, it's not bad. It's not good. It's just meat. It's like solid pink. There's no veins in it. There's no fat in it. It's just like
Just meat.
just meat.
just meat. It's
Alright.
like imagine if like you got a big ball of
Meat.
meat.
McDonald's chicken nuggets before they breaded them and fried them.
So it's like someone took a bunch of different types of meat and like ground it all up into one paste and
Yes.
put that into an apple.
Yes,
Okay.
and it's
So here's
It's
a
okay.
meat apple.
oh, okay. He's like, oh, this is great. This
Is
is
there-
exactly what I wanted.
Is fish meat in there?
I don't think this is the most important thing to answer at the moment.
It's not. I'm just trying to.
You
paint a
can't tell.
picture in
That's
my
the whole
brain.
thing about the
Is
meat.
there a slight fish?
You can't tell. Maybe
This is Daerien's thing every day. Is trying to figure out,
she spends
What the
hours
meat is.
every day.
contemplating.
You guys notice that Daerien's kind of like developing like a weird like tick in her eye whenever she's eating this meat.
I assume she's always had that, and I'm just noticing it now.
Oh, I suppose it's entirely possible.
I assume that it's just because she's worried that at any point Morganite will kill her.
Daerien, why don't you roll
It's
me
gonna be
a
fine.
d20?
It's gonna be fine.
14.
All right, cool.
Oh, not at all.
Not a 12.
No, yeah. So that
You
puts
fucking
the
it up
total
already?
at-
Whoa!
Because I feel, are the highest functioning members
12.
of this group.
12.
Which is so surprising for Mork.
But you
Yeah.
need
Nice.
Padraig.
Yes.
Currently, yes.
You do need him right now.
This whole game,
Yes,
we need
yes,
him.
we do.
So you guys are resting in the tent. Now that you guys have settled into more of a go, are you guys doing watches?
I'm gonna say the night or the day we send out the eagle,
Yes, which is today.
we should do watches today.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, so we'll say.
Oh, on my long rest, I'm going to swap out message for prestidigitation.
Oh, neat.
Because it's a thing I can do.
There you go. So, Mork, why don't you roll me perception? It's
Ooh, 19.
all right, cool. You see off in the distance in the dunes, because you guys stopped like near the top of a dune,
Mhm.
kind of like the biggest one in this area, you will see something large in the desert, like kind of like snaking its way
Over
through the dunes
in
Up
what
and
direction?
down. Just off. It's going east to west. You
Okay,
guys are
so
going
it's
north.
not coming towards us. All right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna point it out to these guys. Like, yo, guys.
You guys wake up. Everybody's a little bit groggy. You can just barely see just like a wavering line of movement, and it looks like it's like maybe like 300-400 feet long.
Do you know what the hell that thing is?
Why doesn't everybody roll me? Either Arcana or Survival.
22. Arcana.
A 19 survival.
Ooh.
Oh, I lied. A
What?
23 survival.
He doesn't know.
4.
He doesn't even wake up.
I
Sounds like-
caramba. 10.
Okay. So the two of you talking it out a little bit. Obviously, it looks like it's some sort of giant snake.
I feel like it's some kind of giant snake.
So when he kind of like points that out to you, you're like, well, in the desert, there's these things called naga, which are giant magical snakes. There's several different kinds, but you've never really heard of one this big.
So I will let you all know that it's probably a naga, which is a magic snake. Sometimes with a lady face, sometimes not.
Oh.
Sometimes they're skeletons.
With
Sometimes
any other lady parts?
No, just a face.
Well, you
Just
can,
a
you can
thing.
tell from here that this one is not a skeleton.
This is not a skeleton, which is one type.
Okay.
Oh.
Sometimes they're good, I think. Sometimes they're bad. Like some of them are nice-ish.
Oh.
Like could be friendly. Some of them are evil. Which whatever, but I don't know what this one is. And it's big.
All right.
It's real big.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Just keep an eye out for that shit on your watches.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry I woke you up. I felt like that was important.
Yeah.
Fair.
Continue your watch.
So as you guys are, you start traveling the next day. This is day 5. The eagle is gone. Do you guys not bring any food with you at this point? Or are you carrying food with you because you don't know how long the eagle's going to be gone for?
Oh, I think we should have sent the eagle away for a certain amount
2
of time.
days
So that
is what Padraig says. He's like, yeah, I told him, look for 2 days.
Okay.
That way it can get back before you guys run out
Like,
of
Of
water.
water.
Okay.
So if it finds water, Padraig also gave him a bucket that he had. So it
To
can
fill
bring
with
back
water.
some water.
Okay.
But it's just 2-gallon bucket.
Okay. That is about right. Cool. Let's. I don't know, guys. Did we bring the food?
So
I mean, if we had rations in the hut with us on the first night, would it have been okay? Like,
Ooh.
inside the hut, does it protect it? Oh, geez.
you don't know. Does it protect smell from escaping the
Well,
hut?
nothing could attack us in the hut.
No.
So if it's an animal and it smells the food and it tries to attack us to get it, it's gonna bang off of.
Yeah, that's what
And then I can just hit it with an axe while it's.
Yeah.
So like.
Yeah, that's kind of
I feel
what
like
I was asking.
We'll have a bunch.
Well, I'm
we'll
gonna
keep
send
a
my little
bunch.
stone thingy out to see if there are any critters. Like little critters.
Right.
What
Hey,
can
a
you,
little stone
can you remind me
bird.
of this?
I have a stone, I think it was a trinket that I got.
Yeah.
Stone hawk, and it attacks creatures within 300 feet.
Sure. It flies up, and you see it just like kind of like a stone drop out of the sky, and it comes back a little bit later, and it's got like a big old beetle, not like that big, in its talons, and it gives it to you.
Cool.
It's like a big scarab beetle.
No, send it out again.
All right.
See if it finds anything else.
Yeah. It'll find
couple
a couple
times.
more of these beetles,
Okay.
and then it'll come back with like some sort of like desert, like a little baby desert fox,
Oh, okay.
and it's really cute, but it's dead.
We got this for food if we need it.
Well, what I was gonna say
Protein.
is, we should keep some of the rations with us while the hut's still up. Eat our full.
Yeah.
Like eat until we're stuffed, so we can go for a day or a day and a half without food.
All right, cool.
And then if we need to.
So this first night, or the first bit of time without the eagle, we might
So the
get.
first day we would do that, and then next day.
Yeah.
Bugs and fox.
Bugs and fox.
Bugs and fox. Well,
Bugs and fox and bugs. And
if you're eating food right now, you don't need the bugs and fox.
No, but
And
I
you
would
wouldn't
say
wanna
that we
keep
would do
them
the
with
food
you.
first.
Yeah.
I would keep them with us, yeah. Because
Well, I didn't know if we kept rations or not. So I would have them send it out the day after we ate food.
Fair enough.
Oh, cool.
So Ilzaib is still missing. So he's been gone 3 days now.
Okay.
So him flying out. He flew all the way from fucking Neverwinter down to Calimport.
Yeah.
And that took him like a couple of days.
Okay.
Oh no, because he went to fucking Chult. And so he
Came
flew
to
from
Chult.
Chult to Calimport in a couple of days.
Okay.
In 2 days. But you know that Chult is not too far away from Calimport.
Gotcha.
So you don't know how long it's going to take him to get back.
Yeah.
You guys are going through the desert, and as you guys are walking through, Ted, your turn. Roll me a d20.
3.
All right, cool. All right, cool. This day goes by fine. You don't hear back from the Eagle. You don't hear back from El Zaib. This is day 6, which means you have 2 days left of water, but one of these days is a 10-gallon day, so you might want to cut back to 5.
Yeah, we're just doing 5
For the next 3 days.
Yeah.
until we find another water source.
All right, cool. So you guys are starting to get a little bit worn down. Things are starting to get. You haven't heard back from the Eagle, who can cover a lot of land, so as you guys are going through, resting through the day, Celine, why don't you roll me a d20?
this would be very useful for the
19.
eagle barbarian.
Feature that lets you move over land.
Oh, I was gonna say the one that lets you see out to a mile.
There's one of the Sword Coast Adventure guides lets you travel faster with your whole party.
Oh, nice.
All right, cool. So as you guys are resting today, you guys are walking through. The rest goes fine. You guys start up, and as you guys, the sun's just setting. It's pretty nice out right now, and you will notice that you guys kind of come off to a section of desert that's just completely flat.
Huh.
So it starts. The desert, the sand kind of turns to like rock right here. Still completely barren, but you can see that for some reason this entire section of desert, and it just kind of like stops in like a line that you see going in both directions, is just flat.
Does it become sand? Like, can we?
Perceive the end of this?
Yeah. Like, can we see past it to where there's more hills?
Yeah,
or it's
you can
just
see
flat?
past it north, but east and west
Yeah.
you can't really
How
see.
far does it seem to?
It looks like it's just a couple miles across.
Huh.
So weird.
This seems questionable.
Mm-hmm.
I question this. Why? That was my question.
Does this seem? I mean, I'm also questioning why this is happening. How wide is this?
Like 2 miles of
2 miles wide.
of just like compacted dirt versus sand.
I start digging.
In the dirt?
Yes.
Dirt, cool. With an axe?
shovel.
You have a shovel, cool.
Probably.
Yeah, sure.
I have an adventurer's pack. There's a shovel in there.
All right, cool. So you start.
Explorer's pack. I mean.
You go, and it starts coming up easily, no
Okay.
problem.
Cool.
Take like a piton or something, just like toss it into the flatness.
Just like as far as you can.
Yeah.
Sure, it goes.
if anything
It goes like 300 feet.
moves
You guys,
or something.
you got like a football toss, and then you go, and then you just like Eldritch blast it, and it just.
propel it.
Yeah, so it goes a good distance, and it just like kind of lands out there, and just sticks in the dirt when it lands. Morg, you I don't know, if you start digging, you going straight down.
Yeah.
You get like 4 or 5 feet. It's still pretty compacted. It seems like this is kind of just like a straight line. Okay, cool. And it's just nothing seems to change as you dig for. I don't know, how long are you digging for? 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take a little bit of time, and you're able to make it good progress. It doesn't look like it's like it doesn't turn into like bedrock anywhere within the first 6 feet.
Do
we'll
you
say.
see any like
All right.
tunnels or signs of things underneath the ground?
He does not.
I was just hoping that if we dug down like 5-6 feet, since this is
Water.
a different kind of
Ah, neat.
I guess
so
just go.
Yeah.
Right, cool.
And just try to get across it as fast as we can, just in
Yeah.
case.
Cool. So you guys start picking up the pace, and it's...
Wait a second. I'd like to pick up one of the bits.
Okay.
One of the things, like the rocks.
Right.
You said?
Mhm.
I want to examine it.
Okay.
Is it some kind of snake scale?
You look. No, it's
Okay.
not.
Okay.
Okay.
That would have been a good. That's a good idea, though.
Now let's go.
Okay.
I put the rock in my pocket.
Alright.
I have a pocket rock.
You got pocket rock. He's got pocket sand.
We all pocket sand.
But he specifically has pocket.
I got sand in my butt crack.
So as you guys are going through, you make it about half a mile in, and then
I pick my baton up.
you see Padraig. He just stops, and like you see him just kind of like looking up.
You.
Rather flashback from something you did.
You guys keep going for a little bit.
I
And
look
he's like,
up too.
so you look up too. You can make a perception check.
26, 27.
27. All right. So way off in the distance with your special eyes, you're like, oh shit! You can see almost like a couple miles out. You can see Padraig's eagle is on his way back.
Huh.
Coming right for you guys.
Whew.
So it's on its way, which is why Padraig stopped, because
Yeah.
he could sense its presence.
Sure.
Ooh, it has presents.
Yeah, it does. Its present is water. And as you guys are moving your way through, why doesn't everybody make me a perception check?
16.
11.
10.
Plus 4 for Patrick.
Okay, cool. All right. So
Do you want me to?
No, he got a 12.
Okay.
All right, so 16,
11.
11.
There's room in there. I was going to say try rolling in the track.
He got Patrick got a 12. Daerien, what'd you get?
10.
No, you got
16.
A 16. So Morg, as you guys are walking through, you feel like a little bit of like a shimmer, like a tremor moving through
The ground.
the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, watch out from underneath.
I stop moving.
I felt
Yeah.
a tremor. Like from the movie Tremor.
So you guys are,
Tremors.
Oh.
nah, that's okay. You feel more than one. You feel the second tremor.
There's two.
There's tremors.
Is it like close?
No, well,
So-
we're screwed because
Is it the
You're
whole
looking up,
The ground is shaking. I don't know how,
and as
how
you
far away.
see about like a mile away, it's almost like there's like a large step up. After you see Padraig's eagle, you'll see it seems like there's a stone that's like just like a 2-foot step that just seems to be like in maybe the center of this large patch of flat rock here,
oh, okay.
and it
On
looks
on the other end, so the way we're going.
in the way towards the direction that you're going. And you guys you'll see this too as the ground starts to shake, and as
Uh-oh.
Morg tells you, you guys all start to feel it too.
Mm.
Nothing. I have a thought on what it might be.
Okay,
I don't want to know. Like, I'll
you want to see what it is?
tell you if I was right.
I'm gonna pick up the pace
Mm-hmm.
and just run flat out
Straight.
for that stone.
All right, cool. So you guys all start running.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, once I
Wow.
see Temerity
I
start
would
running, I'm
quick,
like,
All right. So you guys start. To
Temerity! And then I just
Morg.
I'm gonna run slightly behind it.
Okay.
Just in case.
I
It's
catch
like,
up and I'm like, where are we going?
So Morg's the quickest. He's number one in the lead for like about 6 seconds, and then all of a sudden, Padraig, with his hammer in his hand, starts just absolutely boom. He's got like a dust cloud, Roadrunner style, just like boom past. And as you guys are going, you start feeling the tremor just like getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And so you're standing still waiting. while
Oh
these
no,
guys
I'm
at this
going
point,
at
you're running.
them. I'm going with them. I'm just staying slightly paced behind them.
Okay, so you're going last.
Oh no, yeah.
That's what you said.
That's what I said.
All right, cool. I like that. So as you guys are moving through, Padraig is gonna step up onto the stone, and he's gonna like get to it probably, let's say 30 seconds before Morg does, and then 42 seconds before Temerity, and 48 seconds before Daerien, when between him and the three of you, you guys are going to see emerge from beneath the sand just two giant pincers.
Oh, no.
And the sand is going to start sinking down and start shifting in a circle. And you guys are just right on the outside of this as this beast crawls out with its long ant-like appendages. And you feel this just like a big clack. And as that hits, just a wave of thunderous energy is going to hit you guys. And I need you all to make Constitution saving throws and then roll for initiative.
And this thing is between us and Padraig?
Yes.
Okay.
17 on the con save.
Okay, so you pass.
Is that 15 over here?
You pass.
Natural 20.
So you guys all pass and are able to stay on your feet as the ground beneath you starts shifting down towards this thing. And you guys will all take 7 points of damage. Internet, we're going to take a quick break.
Ooh.
And we'll be back. These guys are just about to die, unfortunately.
Well,
Welcome to our funeral.
I was about to say,
Hope
like,
you have a good time.
Morg is about to Drax this, so...
Going from the inside out?
What?
Not specifically, but more of the motif of him just like, ah! Just jumping at it. Yeah.
All right, cool. So right now, this thing has created a 50-foot radius circle around itself. Padraig is on the other side of it, off of he's up on the stone.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys can see, now that you're much closer to it, you can see that the stone goes for it's like a 400-foot perfect square
Okay.
in the middle of this area here. And this thing has a 50-foot radius circle around, which you guys are near the outside of. We'll say you guys are all around the outside of it, but it was able to get you guys in such a position that you guys are like ringed around it. So you guys aren't right next to each other.
Okay.
You're spread out, but Morg's the closest to it. And you can feel as you're standing there, you can feel you're all starting to slide a little bit in towards the center.
Okay.
What was everybody's initiative?
19.
6.
Padraig has a -1.
7.
When do I get advantage on those, Jake?
7.
7?
I
7.
think 7.
Temerity.
Well, we're 6, and I don't have it.
So 7.
7.
How far is the rock from the thing?
It is just on the other side of its circle. So right now you would have to go around it.
Oh, that's a subscription, my friends.
Oh,
That is 3 times?
Cheers.
3 drinks.
2 times? 2 times. 2 times.
2 drinks. Thank you, Internet.
Thank you, Nell.
But if I was
Bar
on
the
the
first.
rock.
Nice.
Thank you. If I was on the rock, would it be within my range to hit it with things?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's about 150 feet for you to ghost around the outside of its circle, but it's only about 80 feet if you go straight through it.
Okay.
Got it.
So
I'll do it on my turn.
yes. Okay. Cool.
Figure it out on my turn.
It's
That has an idea.
cool.
I also has an idea.
Yes, and that's just to remember. So, Temerity, you're gonna go first. You move 5 feet towards it.
Just because.
Just yeah.
And
just
it's
the way the
to
sand
it.
is sinking into it.
And to get to it, I need to get into the center. Yeah.
Yes, it's
So I
at the
can't
center of
like
the
attack it
circle.
from where I'm at.
No,
Okay.
not
They
with
said we're all spread
physical
out.
attack.
So,
Okay.
it should be
So I'm
okay.
gonna.
And then
And
use
it's
my
80 feet in the center? No, 80 feet's across.
80 feet across.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like it to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Cool.
Well, that's a good first start.
Yeah.
Your save is 50.
No, my save is 16.
16. All right, it's gonna fail.
Okay.
That would be my next
Let's see. I just want to make sure that this thing doesn't have anything tied to it. That is like if it's stupid, it doesn't work.
Use my 2 spells for that, and then.
You know what? I'm gonna start with this because this is my.
If it's stupid, it doesn't work.
Sometimes illusions don't work if they have an
Okay.
intelligence of a certain score.
But
But I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is Mind Sliver instead because this is my plan for the future. So
all right,
it's gonna take 8 points of psychic damage,
cool.
and the first time it makes a saving throw before the end of my next turn, it subtracts a D4 from that saving throw.
Okay, cool.
So then what I'm gonna do is
Immediately make a saving.
no, because that was a cantrip and I can't cast any other spells. But I have a plan for next turn. So I'm gonna just keep going away.
Okay, you can start moving around the outside of the.
Yeah, out and away.
Okay.
And that's gonna do. Oh, I'll activate my flame tongue as a bonus action.
Cool.
That'll be it.
All right. So you guys see Temerity do some sort of psychic thing, and then his sword catches on fire, and he starts
That's
walking
about right.
away from you guys.
That's about right.
Padraig is going to he's gonna turn around and he's gonna sit down because he's completely gassed from running.
God fucking damn it.
Wait a second. Whew.
Yeah, take your time.
So this thing is going to.
Don't put a treasure chest in here. Otherwise, Padraig's going to spend the whole battle doing that.
Wow, that was wave.
That was
in the,
wave.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
but they're both controlled by Pat.
That's
Yeah.
true. There's just a treasure chest at the center of the square. So just turns around and starts walking towards it. No. So this antlion, it's going to clack its big outer pincers together a couple of times. And it's going to shift around. And you see like its whole backside starts shaking.
Ew.
And it's going to rise up about 10 feet out
Ew.
of the thing. And its whole body is not out yet.
Mm.
But as you can see, it's just shh. And I'm going to need the two of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Do I see this coming?
Yes. Like most dexterity saving throws.
Oh.
Okay. 16?
That's gonna be a 10 for old.
So Mord, you are going to
With it.
fail.
I'm going to use my new class feature that I just got for hitting level 6,
Okay.
which is
Saving throw.
Fanatical Focus. If you fail a save while you're... Oh, I'm not raging. Shit.
Shit.
Alright, never mind.
That's a shame you weren't surprised.
I know.
Ah.
Actually, no, I'm not there yet.
It's not there yet.
I think that's like 8.
8 or 9, yeah.
Well, no, 8's just an ability score.
Okay, then 9.
So Daerien, you are able to keep on your feet, but Mord, you're going to feel something poke up at you
Mm-hmm.
from underneath.
Ew.
And
Like in the wiener?
no,
Okay,
like at your legs.
Oh, that's better.
And you're
Don't
gonna
suggest that.
and you're gonna see out from underneath the sand like a little talon
Mm-hmm.
connected to some sort of
Appendage?
appendage, some spindly appendage is gonna and grapple your leg, and it's gonna deal 9 poison damage to you, as well as 2 piercing damage. And it's gonna start pulling you down from where you are.
That's what I thought.
Daerien, you see this happen to Morg, and then you feel something coming up underneath you, and you're able to just barely dodge out of the way.
Good.
And then it's your turn.
How far am I from the rock?
80 feet if you run through this thing's circle, 150 feet if you run around the outside of it.
How far away is she from me?
She's 25 feet away from you.
Cool.
Okay. Can I...
Yeah.
If you're grappled?
What? Oh, don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Or I'll die. One of the two.
Well, because I was
It's
like, I
easy to
was gonna
bring
say I
back.
couldn't run over to you, grab you, and then do it, right?
I
If
don't
you're
see why-
grappled,
I don't
or
see why not.
like
Yeah.
would that get you out of it?
I think so.
If he's
Okay, cool.
willing.
Then if so, I would like to run over to him
Mhm.
grab him,
Mm-hmm.
and then thunderstep
Okay.
to the rock.
Ooh. All right. Cool. So you pow. This thing is. We'll have to make the saving throw
Okay.
for it because it's within range of it as it's grappling him.
Yes. So
Constitution.
con save.
Okay. And what kind of damage is it?
Thunder.
It is immune to thunder damage. So
Oh, okay. So it doesn't matter, but we get out of there.
yes. So you guys pop, and you just feel yourself like torn, and you can see that it's still got inside your leg are two big spines,
Ew.
like porcupine style
Can I use
spines.
my bonus action to pull them out of him?
Yeah, sure. As you do that, you can see as you pull
Like,
it out.
is it like a pierce thing
Yeah,
where like he's
it's
gonna
like-
bleed out if I remove him?
No, they're not
Okay.
like they're like imagine like porcupine spines.
Oh,
size.
okay.
So as you pull them out, you can see the blood in
Mhm.
Morg's leg is just like blackening.
Ooh. Oh, you should get that looked at when we have time.
Morg, it's your turn.
All right. How far away is it from me now?
It is now 50 feet away.
The thing.
The thing.
The thing.
In the center of.
Of the shifty sand.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, okay.
Something that I've never been like sure about for D&D, and you guys can help me with this. So I have 40 feet movement speed.
Mhm.
Could I use my 40 feet movement speed, but with my last 5, do the prep for the long jump? Like, can you move and then long jump at the end of that, or does the movement speed include your jump?
Oh.
I think in theory, you're not supposed to be able to jump longer than your movement speed
That makes sense.
in a turn.
Mm-hmm.
So in theory,
You're midair.
you're midair till next turn, when you will land on it on the following turn. Is I believe how it's supposed. It's really up to the DM. Some of it makes no sense.
Okay.
What's your plan here?
My plan was to run and jump at it because I have the athlete feat. So I only need to run 5 feet to get the instead of 10
okay.
to get my long jump or my high jump.
Cool.
And with my long jump, I can jump 18 feet.
That's pretty far.
So since my movement speed is 40 and it's 50 feet away, I was going to try and combine them to get in a melee range.
Sure. I'll say you could make it all the way there.
All right,
Because the sand's shifting in, so
We're
it's
going down.
Okay.
Accelerates
so it's
you.
like going down a down escalator.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's more like going
It's like walking on
across
those airport.
an
things.
airport.
Yeah.
Okay.
The slider.
Better analogy.
Sure.
So yes, I'm going to bonus action rage.
Okay.
Yell out Tempest like I want to do.
Yep.
And then run down this thing and then jump and do a big 2-handed great axe swing at
Alright.
its whatever parts I can hit.
Yes, it's face.
All right, I'm going to.
So it's got these really large outer mandibles
Okay.
that are like 8-9 feet
Oh, God.
long.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it's got like almost like an ant style head with giant bulbous eyes.
Okay.
And then it's got an inner set of mandibles.
All right, then I'm gonna go for the outer set of mandibles. Try and
Okay.
chop one of them
Cool.
right off. Did it?
Recklessly?
Pulling us
Yes,
in.
of course.
Wow.
Recklessly.
Just make it short.
Sorry. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. So for that first hit, he's gonna take a plus 7. That's 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5, 7, 5, 10, 15, and 3. 18 damage.
18. All right, cool.
And then I'm going to swing at it again.
Yeah, so you come in on this thing, and like you come and you make a good impact on its pincer, but it just kind of like vibrates up your arm and it like slides off. It still hits it, does the damage. But
Yeah.
this thing is durable.
All right. Then in that case, you know what? I'm gonna hit it again.
Yeah.
But that one must not have been strong enough.
Oh, okay. I agree.
Do better.
This is a D12, not a D20.
Daerien.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
So I am
There.
going to use
You
my
did that.
Orcish Fury
All right.
to add an extra D12.
12.
So that'll be, this is for the hit, this is for the crit, this is for being an orc, this is for Orcish Fury, this is for the crit for Orcish Fury.
All right.
And these are, oh no, I don't get these.
Yeah, you
Because
use
it's my
these.
second attack.
Yeah.
But these are, I just have one question for you guys. Who's ready to drink?
Ooh.
Ooh.
confident.
Not us,
now.
not us.
Oh,
Not us.
you still
Almost.
pretty good though.
30, 39 plus.
I was gonna say
Nine?
that's not bad. You got max damage on at least one of them, so that's good.
More than 9. Plus 9 plus half my level.
No, the half the level is on the first attack. The hit.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
So it is plus.
So
Is my
it's
is
48.
plus 2 at this point, right? For barbarian. When does
Plus
that go
2
up?
plus the plus 2 from the two-handed.
Yeah, that is already in. I assume?
Probably.
Yes. Yeah, it's in
5
there.
plus the 2 plus the 2 more from
Shit,
radiant.
I lost the number.
39,
Thank you.
I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, 39 plus 9, 48.
48.
48. All right, cool. So with that, you're right. The first time it just wasn't hard enough. So you swing through a lot harder, and you are able to come through this thing's giant pincer, and it comes sliding off, and it just like anime style, just like, and you like come through it, and you land right next to this thing, and you like feel yourself starting to sink in, which is not a good feeling.
No.
But then you see this thing fall like right next to you, and you see just like greenish, brownish, like ichor just like spitting out of the end of this thing's pincer.
Gross.
Daerien golf claps.
But it is still very much alive.
Yes. Yeah. That. I didn't think I killed it.
No, yeah.
Yes, and then a nice big Tempest.
I would be very
Nice.
surprised if I killed it.
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta do math.
I mean, I feel great.
Oh
I
yeah.
would be surprised. Because it's
All right.
But one hit.
Cool. On its turn, Temerity, you moved out of its circle, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
And
So,
around as far as I could go.
yeah. Morg, you were right at the center of this thing's
Damn right I
circle. So I'm gonna need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
Do I see it coming?
You do, but it's a disadvantage. So a
Alright.
regular,
So regular old deck save.
regular old dex save here.
All right. Oh, that's a 17.
All right, cool. So you are able to pass. You feel this thing. It seems like as it's moving up. You see, it's got a bunch of tiny little not mandibles, legs,
Okay.
and they're like trying to grab you. And you can see like the way they're moving, almost like a centipede. They move in order, and they go all moving down. And you feel them like up against your face and stuff, and you can feel them just trying to drag you down. And you can see from underneath you is a second large set of jaws.
Oh, it's got another mouth! It's got another mouth!
Axes can't hurt me now, John.
Ooh, that's pretty fucked up.
I mean, this is what it looks like.
That's what you're feeling. All right, cool. Temerity.
All right, my turn. Would Padraig go? Oh, he's winded.
He was winded.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna continue my move,
All right, cool.
30 feet. And I'm gonna shoot this thing with a hand crossbow.
Oh, cool. Oh, using it.
Yeah, that's 23.
23 hits.
Okay, and then I'm gonna deal to it. I'm gonna use Psychic Blades because it just has to be a weapon attack.
Cool.
So psychic, that is 6, 12, 14, 18 points of damage. Piercing mixed with Psychic, does that matter?
No, only bludgeoning matters.
Okay. And then I need it to make a Constitution saving throw at a -4.
Ooh, all right. Oh, well, that's a 17.
Well, shit. With the -4?
With the -4. That's kind of this thing's thing.
Yeah, well, all right. Then that is that.
All right, cool.
Action bonus. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I keep moving.
I like your glass. I just
Alright.
noticed the dinosaur
The stag.
on it.
Yeah. Well, I have the whole set upstairs. that
It's
are-
fun.
What kind of spells does Patrick have?
Nothing good because he is a paladin. So he's got
Smites. Got smites.
command, cure wound, detect magic, shield of faith, find steed, hold person, spiritual weapon,
Okay.
and then haste. But he already used that. So
Yes.
uh,
All right, cool. So he will use spiritual weapons bonus action, right?
correct.
But so is Shield of Faith? Shield of Faith is an action.
Shield of faith is a bonus action.
Okay. So he's going to use Shield of Faith,
Okay.
and then he is going to move in to assist Morg.
Okay.
Um,
So there's a bonus action. Mark that off here.
All right, cool. He is going to get all the way in and take 2 shots at it. So he will make contact with one of these with his hammer. And he, I guess, is going to first level smite.
Okay. So
That sounds like him.
he's got that.
So why don't, Ted, you can roll his damage. 'Cause he's going to hit with one of his attacks.
1, 2. This is not a fiend or an undead, I assume.
No.
So 1, 4, 8, 16 points.
All right, cool.
That's 1. You said he only hits with 1?
Yeah.
What was his attack roll on the other one? If you don't mind me asking.
It was, he rolled a 4 on the
So 4
20.
plus 9 is 13.
Right.
He's going to use his Channel Divinity to add 10 to that.
Oh, okay, cool. So he'll hit again, and he'll smite again with his second first level spell.
Nice.
9, 14, 22 points.
All right. I can do math. I really can, I promise. Cool. So he's coming, and it's just you can just you're right next to him. You'll see his hammer kind of like bounces off a little bit because this thing's got like this hard kind of shell.
Same.
Yeah. But you just see like it's just leaving like these imprints of just like unholy power.
All right.
And you see its shell kind of crack. So it is right next to the two of you. So it's gonna Morg. It is going to its head is gonna almost like alien style come out at you and just try and bite you right in the face. And it is going to be a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
All right, cool. I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
+2. You're next to Padraig.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a 22.
All right. So you are going to pass. You are going to take 11 piercing damage, reduced down to 5.
Oh.
And then you are going to take 10 poison damage. And you can feel it like it pierces like both sides of your cheeks, and like immediately you can feel swelling happening in your cheeks. And your leg, you can feel it's just like you don't know how long you're going to be able to be standing up on this leg at this thing's face. And then it is going to attempt to grapple you, so I'm going to need you to make a contested athletics check.
All right.
That's a shame.
Why? Because it rolled lower. Because it rolled high.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, you had 8 charges.
I am gonna first. Everyone drink.
Ooh.
Natural 1.
Whoa, not good.
good.
Second, using a charge because I rolled a natural 1
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
and natural 20.
Hey, look at
Drink
that.
twice.
Drink
Twice. Aha!
Where's it at?
More.
I love drinking out of this mug because I feel like a Viking.
You feel cool.
It looks cool. You are.
Excuse me. Oh,
That's how I feel when I use my dad's big drinking horn.
you should. It's awesome.
So you are able to fight this thing's centipede legs off, and you can see, like, even though the two of you are in there, you can see that as more sand is going down, like the opening for this thing's lower mouth seems to just be getting wider, and you just see just a fuck ton of teeth down there, and it seems like the sand is falling down into this lower mouth.
Ew.
And you guys can see that the pitch on this is starting to get steeper. Steeper and steeper.
I yell out, Daerien, we might need an escape.
So it does that, and that is its 2 attacks.
After it's dead.
You got another thunderstep?
I do. I just can't do the
Got
thing
one.
that I was gonna do then on my turn.
Yeah.
All right,
I
that's
save
its
it.
whole
Oh,
turn.
we got it.
Daerien, it's your turn.
We got an eagle. Eagle can save us.
Yeah, eagles.
The
around.
eagle
Eagles-
is a couple miles off.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, if we kill this thing and we can't get out of the pit,
right. Like you're not gonna continuously fall into the pit
Right,
once
yeah.
this thing's dead.
hopefully we can chill here for a minute or two. killing it is more of a priority than hoping than worrying about what we're gonna do afterwards.
That
But
makes
also,
sense.
we're there, dear.
Can I angle it?
Talk to the big guy.
Angle what?
I would like to fireball, please.
Okay.
Can I angle it so I don't hit these guys? How large is?
We'll see. You can shoot
'Cause
it
they're
behind.
down, so if there's like a head.
No, because the head just bit him in the face.
Oh, never mind. Can
So-
I go?
Yeah, I'll say you can hit it from
Can
behind.
I hit its butt? Or is it coming
No,
out of the
yeah, it's coming out of the
never mind.
ground. And right now it's
Very Star Wars.
it's got one pincer. The other one's all
Pincers.
fucked up. Otherwise, it would use its ability to,
But,
just to use that.
But yes, I would like to fireball.
Cool. Yeah, sure. It is going to make a dexterity saving throw, but at disadvantage because it's fucking in the
It's
ground.
in the ground.
It's gonna fail, so you will deal full damage.
Not bad.
I like that you ended up building two very different characters for two very different games, and
Both have
you
fireball.
just cast Fireball. It's your best move in
Ah!
both of them.
Okay.
Fireball is
10,
nifty. Unless you
20,
cast haste. and
20.
then last 4 times.
29.
29. All right, cool.
Nope, choice. Can't cast a spell with hasted action.
Oh, okay.
So you can shoot a crossbow.
So yeah, 29.
Pew pew.
All right, cool. So
Fire.
you send this fireball behind it. You send out your little ball of fire, and it goes out and it lands behind it. And as it explodes, you see a just like the sand behind it immediately turns to glass, and you can see through the glass there just for an instant before the sand starts filtering behind it. You can see more tendrils kind of like working their way through, and a couple of them get cut off. But you can see more coming from around the glass towards Morg and
Oh,
Padraig.
gee.
Morg, your turn.
I would like to attack it twice.
All right, cool. That makes sense.
Recklessly. So that's going to be a 16 on the roll, so it's like a 25 to hit.
That hits.
25 to hit.
Yep.
So that's going to be
Go away.
6 and 1, 7. Or 2 and 1, what did he say? So 7 plus 7 plus 5, right? Yeah, 7 plus 7 plus 5 is 19.
All right.
19 damage for that first hit. And second attack. Oh, now, so I got rid of the one. Okay. So there was big mandibles,
Yep.
smaller mandibles,
Yep. On its face.
separate mouth.
Separate mouth.
Okay, so I'm going to go for the face
Mm-hmm.
with that second attack. So that's going to be a charge, Ted.
Yep.
Thank you. That's not much better. Shit. Does a 13 hit?
No.
I rolled a 2, a 3, and a 4.
Ooh, those were all bad.
Yeah. So that was my second attack.
All right, cool. So you're able to get it with the first one. On the second one, one of the appendages comes flying out of the on your back swing,
Okay.
and it grabs your axe on the back swing, stopping it from being able to come forward and attack it. And like it cuts into that thing,
Okay.
but like you could just feel it,
Mhm.
just like pulling at your axe.
Cool. Like not cool, but cool.
Cool.
Like
cool,
I'm not
cool.
happy it happened, but it's
Yes.
cool storytelling.
Yes.
Cool.
So as this, you could just feel this thing starting to like really steepen out.
Mhm.
You know, when it started, it was like a 5-6 degree thing. Now it's like a 25-30 degree incline.
Oh, God.
So like slowly this, cone is turning more into a pit. As more and more of the sand starts coming. You can feel this big chunk of glass from the fireball starting to like shift too. And I'm going to need you and Padraig to both make dexterity saving throws. So if you want to roll for him.
+2, sure.
Thank you. You said Dex?
Yes, and you can see it coming. So you have advantage.
11.
Okay.
Also 11.
Okay.
Oh no.
Does Patrick have any charges?
He does. Should he use them? He has
Yeah.
one.
I'm going to use a charge.
All right. He's going to use his charge.
You have 8 of them, don't you?
I'm going to use one more charge.
I'm going to say from now on when people use charges, everybody says,
God fucking damn it! Yep. I fail.
11.
Ooh, that's a 17 for Patrick.
All right, cool. So Padraig is gonna, as you start sliding down further in towards this thing, he is gonna use your backpack as like a foothold, and he's gonna like out a little bit away from it.
Cool.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
And you can see that like the teeth,
Mm-hmm.
they all are moving individually, and they're like kind of
Oh, God.
eagerly like clacking against each other.
This is terrifying.
As this, and then you could just see as the hole in the center is expanding, that the whole thing is a creature, and this is the tongue that you're fighting.
Oh.
This is very Star Wars-esque.
Yes.
The whole thing is the worm.
No,
Yeah.
I got it.
This is
This
I
is
got
the
it.
tongue.
This
Yeah.
And the whole thing
is the tongue.
is the worm.
Is the worm, and you can see around the outside of this 50-foot
and
Push
move
it
it somewhere else.
pit is
This is what I
what
feel
you
like-
imagine
what
might be
I
the
have
outside of
feeling
this
thing,
thing's
like,
mouth.
What it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's all of these tendrils, and this is like its main tongue, and it's got all these little tongues inside of it.
Okay.
Worm.
Full worm.
I am going to yell out, "It's made of tongues! This is a tongue! It's a whole mouth! Watch out for all the things! They're all tongues!"
Daerien, it's your turn. You just see it just going, and you see the two of them, and you see them starting to like struggle towards moving back up.
This doesn't actually
I'm
do
like-
anything as well.
Just casually.
Oh, boy, that's a
Yeah.
shame.
If I'm low on health.
Okay. So, how far am I from the rock now? I've moved 90 feet towards the rock.
You are now
Unless you
30
want.
feet away. You make it there next turn.
Well, my crossbow did not do what I was hoping. So that means only one use of drow poison left.
Because how far are you away from us?
That would have been cool.
50 feet.
Its tongue just suddenly like, ugh.
Well, if it failed by 5, it falls unconscious.
Uh-huh.
It's poisoned otherwise, but
Right.
Take a turn to get the spell slot
okay.
back. Take a turn
So,
to get it. And then
let's
take a turn to get it out.
all right, let's try this. Let's
That's all I got.
oh boy.
At this point.
Nope, that won't work because the whole thing is the worm.
The whole thing
yeah.
is
the
the worm. Which I think SpongeBob's on. What is it? It's on something now. So we can start watching it again.
Cool.
For free if you pirate it,
That's true.
which we don't suggest.
I am so late. Like, I
Only on
don't,
Evil Night.
I don't have, with all the streaming services and everything at your fingertips, I just don't have the energy to pirate things anymore.
I would like
Like,
to make
there's
a wisdom save.
There's always something
Okay.
else to watch.
It will fail.
Okay. It's gonna take some psychic damage.
Okay.
10, 19. Oh, wait, let me just make sure you can upcast that before I speak. I'll keep can.
Okay.
10.
He's
19,
upcasting for you, so he's doing his best.
I mean, we all do our best.
19, 22 points of psychic damage,
Okay.
and it needs to use its
Is it a fear effect?
It's not. It's
Okay.
Dissonant Whispers, which is technically not a fear effect.
Ooh, look at you.
The creature on a failed save, and it must immediately use its reaction to move as far away as its movement speed away from me.
All right, cool. It moves down.
Okay. It has to move away, so it's
Yes.
whatever it is.
Down is away. Unfortunately for Morgan, Padraig, down brings the sand down with it, and you start slipping as this thing just like all of a sudden like, and you just see the tongue just like down, and the whole thing starts shifting downward with it. How long does it have to just for this
It's
turn?
its reaction to move its speed as far away from me as
Okay.
it can.
So all the sand is going to start shifting down with it. You can see that as this thing's moving down, it's like a perfectly bored circle
Okay.
where the sand is.
Mhm.
And you and Padraig start moving down with it. It's going to go 60 feet down, and you guys start shifting down with it. But I'm gonna let both of you guys make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
In theory, you'd also get to make an opportunity attack against it because it's moving away.
Or an opportunity
Okay.
attack. You can do one or the other.
Oh. You know what he's gonna do.
You know what Morg's gonna do.
I do know what Morg is gonna do.
Yeah, that's what Morg's
You
gonna
have
do.
3 charges.
And you can attack recklessly.
No, you can't.
I can't
on your
on
turn.
your turn.
No.
Only on your turn.
Already, that shit is already sailed.
You know, this is a reckless attack. I'll say you can do it.
All right. Does
Use different dice.
3
does
charges.
a 17 hit?
That's the armor class.
Oh.
I got a +9 hit.
Why don't you roll?
He's already out though, right?
No,
Or no, okay.
he just didn't fall in further.
Well, what would Patrick do?
He would definitely make that dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, he would have.
Yeah, so he gets to
I
get
think
that now, right?
Yes.
5. If I can do this math. 12.
It's
14
the elder
damage.
brain.
What is...
That's what controls all the mind flayers. They are a hive mind controlled by one of
Oh,
those.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, don't worry. I have
Yeah, they
friends
take
who-
care of it.
Yeah, they protect it and care for it. It's
Interesting.
their hive mind. He got a 10.
The
Okay. That's a
second
failure.
Drake's book is nothing. Yeah,
14
second
damage?
Drake's. Yep.
All right, cool.
I rolled a 2.
All right,
On the
so
damage.
yeah, that's okay. Because that's enough. So you come down on this thing as it's falling. You take a final hack at it, and you are able to completely sever this thing's tongue. And you can see it just down 60 feet. And as you're falling,
Mm-hmm.
you attack its tongue, and it falls off to the side of it. And then you see the teeth all underneath, kind of like, and then lock in together underneath it,
Oh.
and then just close up defensively.
Ooh.
And you land on its feet, on its teeth,
On its teeth.
on your feet,
On my
its
feet.
teeth.
On its teeth. Okay.
But then your leg gives out on you.
Ah, shit.
Padraig tried to jump away, but couldn't, and he lands next to you. So now you guys are 60 feet down, and this thing is connected, its teeth. You could still feel it shaking,
Mm-hmm.
and you could still feel a bunch of movement from everywhere around you as you see these last couple of tendrils like snaking around the outside of this now 60-foot pit that you guys are in.
I look over to Padraig and be like, "We could really use an evac right now."
Yeah.
A couple miles away.
Oh my eagle, he's like a mile away.
No, in general, anything to get us out of here would be good right now.
Does he have any
No.
spells for this?
No, he's a paladin. He cast haste already.
All right.
That was his own.
Why don't one of you make an intelligence check
Oh,
for Padraig?
dear
For
readers.
Padraig.
For Padraig.
Because I have a good idea.
8.
Cool.
Oh wait,
Oh,
4.
what?
Sorry,
What?
sorry, 6. I was doing saving throw, and that gets a +2.
Oh, yeah.
6.
So he doesn't have a good idea.
Sounds
All
about
right.
right.
So he moves over to the wall and starts trying to climb up. So at this point, these things, its tendrils are going to start moving back down and out. So, and this thing is just like slowly, you can feel the sand starting to like pump back in here
Oh God.
around you guys.
Oh dear. So yeah, I'm going to also try and run up the wall.
All right, cool. Your
Get over
face is starting
Oh.
to go real fucked up.
Patrick,
Ah,
Patrick, I need help. My leg don't
okay.
work.
Yep. And he'll cure wounds you or lay on hands. Does lay on hands work against poisons?
I think it's poison and disease.
I think it's poison and disease.
I thought it was just disease.
Cure a disease or neutralize a poison.
Oh, cool.
So
How many points?
he's
5 to
gonna
do that.
he's gonna. Can he use more to also heal?
Mhm.
So he will also heal you for 15 points.
All right, cool.
So you feel like your leg's pretty well damaged, but you can feel it starting to knit up.
Okay.
And you can see you're even so as it's closing, the wounds are closing up. You can see you're gonna have a pretty gnarly scar, and like you're gonna have like 2 points, like dimples, basically on your face.
Oh, good. I have dimples in my burn scars now.
Yep. So now, as this sand starts to fill in, it starts filling in faster and faster. What are you guys doing up top? Because you're both up top.
I mean, do we see this?
Yeah, I mean, if you lean over at all, we're pretty much out of combat here.
All right, so this is a question that I have for you because I don't know if Padraig would have done this, but you're controlling him, so maybe he would have. So he didn't on the first day because he used a million spell slots to do Find Steed.
Yep.
And he used his magic item to
Mm-hmm.
do Find Steed.
Yep.
Would it be reasonable to say, since we haven't been casting spells theoretically throughout
He
this
would
time,
have stored
that
one.
he would have stored
That
a
was the
Find
idea
Steed
I
in-
thought of before.
Yeah, I thought of it too, but I forgot that it was an action to do it. So he could theoretically cast Find Steed as an action
Boom.
again with this thing and then fly
Get the
guys up.
eagle back and
Yeah.
fly you
Yeah.
guys up. Since you brought it up, I'm gonna say he remembers that he can do that, so he will. You guys
Very
both
cool.
jump on the eagle as this thing just more and more of these little appendages start popping up in the walls and spitting out big chunks of just like slurried sand, and it's all wet and it's viscous and it gets all over you.
Yeah.
But the eagle is able to lift you guys out
Yeah.
just in time. Woo! And then within about 12 seconds, the entire thing is
Fills up.
completely filled up, and you guys don't feel the tremors anymore as the eagle touches down. And Patrick's like, he had a bunch of water with him over there. He just let me know.
But
When that
so that means he found water, right?
Oh yeah, he
How
found.
far away was it though?
Well, he said it was about 60 miles away, but he was zigzagging
Oh,
across, so it
makes
took him some time. But yeah, he found a big old boat that he was carrying with as much water as he could.
Oh, good boy.
But
Can I
he dropped it.
Can I scratch him?
No,
Okay.
But maybe some of it's
He's a-
still left in the boat.
Yeah.
might be.
Probably not.
Alright, but we can try.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
That's just a couple miles away. And he touches down right on the
Rock.
giant rock slab here. So you guys are all hanging out. How you doing on health?
All right.
All right,
53 out of 71.
not bad. Everybody else is doing fine. You guys
I'm
didn't
okay.
take any damage at all.
It's the first step.
So now that you guys are on this giant slab, you can see that it is perfectly square. It's perfectly flat. And in the center of it, there is another square that's just like a 6-inch, like perfect little cube right in the center of this.
Ooh.
Like a button.
You can't tell. You guys are near the edge of it.
Okay.
Because you were just, but you can approach it and check it out if you want.
Yeah, I will do that.
So you guys move your way forward towards the center of this very large square, and you see that it's like it's made out of the same material. It kind of looks like it looks like it's all part of one stone, and that is just right there. And then, Temerity, as you lean in closer to look at it, you can see that on the inside of that is another much smaller cube. And it's maybe this one, the second one was like 6 inches, and this one's just like a little blip on the top of that. And then I'm going to need you to make an Arcana check.
+3.
26.
All right, cool. And as you look further onto that,
See another one?
you see another smaller one. And as you look further onto that, you can just feel like your vision starting to tunnel in. And you can see even another one and another one on top of that. And as you're staring at this, you guys all also feel this shrinking feeling. And you all begin to shrink down. As Temerity stares deeper into this tiny
Stop
little...
looking at it!
And he comes out of it, but it's too late.
Oh, no.
You guys are all tiny
Ooh.
little creatures.
Ooh. Idea! Like how tiny? Like when our voices be high pitched?
Well, not to
Well,
you
not to
guys.
all of us.
Because you guys all shrunk.
You're shrinking too?
Similar
Right? I shrunk too.
dimensions. You shrunk too. And
Oh,
you guys
okay.
are all
Good,
now.
I can't do this voice high pitched.
Oh, okay.
I just tried it, it sounded
I was looking forward to doing a high pitched squeaky voice.
We don't know that that's not Daerien's normal voice.
And
Sure.
And she's been
now
putting
you
on
see, looking up, a large square pillar up above you
Is there a
guys.
doorway?
No, but there is a channel that seems to move its way
Up.
up and around that maybe you guys could walk around and make your way up towards the top.
Okay, idea.
Yeah.
We could walk up this thing to see what's up top to see if it's anything fun or useful or valuable or whatever. Or, I mean, we'd have to find a way to unshrink ourselves, but since we're tiny,
Yeah.
the eagle can carry us all.
The eagle is tiny too.
We could resummon it.
We could.
I had one
If Tiny
thing,
Padraig
and it was that I was
resummoned an
big. And I'm not big anymore, so
If-
I'm very
Compared
upset.
to everyone else here, you're still big.
Yes, but I'm little compared to the world, and
But-
that upsets me.
The Tabaxi child pops up out of your back.
Oh God! Shit, I forgot you were in there. We almost died, kid.
I'm glad we didn't.
You shouldn't stay in my backpack when I'm fighting things.
Oh, well, I was actually asleep.
Oh, we fought things.
I woke up and then I popped my head out. Well, it was stealthily while nobody was paying attention to me. And I saw that and I just went right back down because you were busy.
Did you see me kill the thing?
Oh, no, I was hiding.
Well, it
in the
didn't
back.
die, but I cut off its tongue and it ran away from me. It was like the size of 1,000 me's.
Mhm.
I beat it.
Huh.
With the help of these guys.
Where the fuck are we?
tiny.
Yeah, we shrunk.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about the same for
So-
you, but like the rest of us are adjusting.
If Padraig resummoned the eagle, if Tiny Padraig resummoned the eagle, would it be normal sized eagle or tiny eagle?
Well, that's a great question. Patrick's like, I don't know. You want me to try?
Do you,
Do you want to walk up to the top of this thing
or
first?
do you want to try to walk up to? How long does it? Like, how tall is the thing? How long? would it take to
It looks.
walk up?
It's about 600 feet tall compared to you guys right now. In scale.
That sounds exhausting.
So
But
if
we
it
does sound
was
exhausting.
6 inches tall, now it's 600 feet tall. It
Ooh.
gives you an idea of how small you all currently are.
We're very tiny. We're very, very
All right,
tiny.
well, sitting here's not going to do anything.
I was gonna say, like,
So we
we'll start
either-
hiking.
Try to have the eagle summon back full size and carry us somewhere, but then we're still small.
Let's.
Do you guys know anyone who's an expert in growth?
Growth?
Yeah, growth magic.
No.
No.
We're the child.
All right,
No.
let's start hiking.
Yeah.
I asked
It's
the
a
DM.
barbarian. No.
I asked the DM.
No,
Oh,
you,
first,
you don't know anybody who specifically.
Specializes. in-
I'm
I
going
mean-
to go over to this giant 600-foot pillar,
Oh, Anarchy. She's great at that kind of shit.
Ah,
Fucker.
damn it!
and I'm going to hit it with my axe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll an attack roll.
It also landed on a 1!
Oh.
So that was as big of a fail as I could possibly
You need to roll different die.
make. These are my dice.
They don't work.
I got to do my thing.
Yeah.
The thing I wanted to do since I made this character and it hasn't happened yet. Do not take this away from me.
Live your best life.
I am. Sorry. It was, what was your question?
Roll
16.
an attack roll. Your axe bounces off the stone.
I tried. I'm a barbarian. That's my thing. So I tried it. I hit stuff.
More gets another trinket.
Woo!
While you guys are tiny, Morg. Oh, thanks. My phone's in my pocket. Roll percentile.
66.
As you make contact with this thing, you falling from the top and then hitting you on the head and dealing
Ow.
1 point of damage, and then shattering is a porcelain arm.
So now I have the remains of what used to be a porcelain arm?
Yes. You had that event happen to you.
Okay. Ow! Ow.
All that's left is the hand, and it's like this.
Yep, there it is.
I pick it up.
All the fingers broke
And then
except for the one.
Oh, yes, exactly.
I look over at Daerien. I was like, did you have a thing with hands?
Oh yeah, thanks.
It's nice. It's quality porcelain. You can see that the fingernail is like perfectly chiseled out.
Oh wow.
So
Are we
if
going
you-
up this thing?
Yeah.
I don't see a better idea.
Well, we had. Yeah, all right, sure. We'll go start walking up, I guess.
So you guys start moving your way around the outside of this, and as you're looking, you couldn't see the detail before because it was very fine, but there's for you guys, about a 3-foot wide path of just very intricate designs, and it's almost like a maze. And so Padraig, Daerien, and Temerity, you guys can all make Arcana checks. Well, you can't cast any spells.
I'm not good at
I'm aware.
Arcana.
I have 0 to Arcana, too.
Yeah.
I just.
But you could roll for Padraig.
And we lost the same pattern
Oh, okay.
to the top.
18.
Fly to the top. No, we're trying to fly to the top.
18?
Yeah.
19.
Ooh.
That's just like
I rolled a
that.
5.
So Padraig doesn't know what's going on.
That's a 6.
But as you two are moving your way through this, it's almost like a maze, but you can feel the pattern of it as you start moving through it. And it takes about 20 minutes before you guys, you're both just able to tell when you're supposed to climb up and switch a direction or, take a different path. And you just guys kind of make eye contact with each other and nod. And you guys are making your way towards the center of this side of this cube. And you could just feel almost that this pattern is like the weaving of a spell.
Okay.
So you guys make it a little bit more than halfway up through, and you can tell that you have to go about 3/4 of the way up to be able to drop down to the center, or you could avoid going to the center of it and probably make your way up to the top. But you feel the pattern of the spell reaching you towards the center.
In theory, do I feel like this is a thing I could attempt to dispel via a dispel magic spell?
In theory, yeah. There's certainly some sort of magic going on here.
Because, what if this is a spell to make us big again?
I mean, what if I can dispel the small spell?
Oh, if you can dispel a small spell, then
I
fine.
can, no, I can, and
Then we just
Small
jump
spells.
off in midair, just.
I choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. And then if I make the save, the check, then it goes away.
Do you want to
So
try
I
to do
can
that, or do you
I
want
can
to
try
just
that.
see where this pattern leads us?
I'm asking the group.
We've been walking and casting a spell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So do we want to do that and see what happens,
Why
or
don't you
just
try it on that
fucking
eagle?
have him try to dispel and make us big
Well,
again?
I mean, if I can
You're the fucking magic people. I don't know. I just
if
hit
I can
stuff.
dispel the
You tell me.
effect in the area,
Yeah, so if you try it on my eel and it dispels...
or I can try it on the object if this is a magical object, and then do the whole thing. I don't know.
Ryan, you roll Arcana, all three of you, while you're talking about this. Talking about the intricacies of spell
14
effects.
for Padraig.
That's not bad.
21.
20.
All right.
Always one.
So Patrick's like, man, the thing about magic is if you do it to everything, right? If you do it, it might not work on this whole big thing because it's so big, you know?
Sure.
So maybe at our size, your spell's not powerful enough.
Ah.
Maybe,
Which makes sense.
I would
But
like
you
to
think
follow
maybe
this
if
and see where it
you-
goes.
You could probably cast it on a person and
Mhm.
dispel the effect on them.
Mm.
That's the consensus. No on the object, yes on the individuals.
Okay. How many spells do I have? I have spells. Okay. Give me guidance.
But Daerien wants to keep following through. So
Do you want to keep going?
you don't have
I'm
to.
curious, but like,
I mean, even
I'm
if you
curious
made
to see where it
yourself
leads.
big, you could probably still dispel it on her later if she's
Yeah.
following through. And you have message, so you'd still be able to communicate
Yeah.
with her.
So what'd you get?
I got a 1.
Alright, I want to try to dispel it on myself.
All right, cool.
So that's a 3rd level spell.
See how it works. Yeah.
Or less?
No.
That was worth a shot.
All right.
I was gonna say guinea pig it.
13, 18.
Yeah.
Roll, so that's
Yep.
an 8th level spell.
Cool. So you as you go, you feel yourself like pushed
Shunted.
immediately,
Yeah.
and then you start falling like a little bit, and you guys see him go, and as he's falling, his body just like whoop, and he gets large, and you just land on your butt, and you see a massive temerity who looks, from your perspective, he looks a mile tall. He's like a mountain of a person.
Do you want him to try to do that to you, or do you want to
Right now, temerity's the biggest.
walk with me?
Damn it. Man, this is your chance to just ditch everybody.
I was gonna say like,
But you'd have to walk in the desert alone.
let's wait and see if Temerity squishes us all,
That's fair.
and then we'll go
I'm
from there.
gonna keep walking along the pattern while we decide what we do.
Alright.
So I'm just gonna say, in probably like an ear shadowing, booming voice.
Mhm.
Would
Actually,
you even
I don't
be able
know.
to make it out, or would it just be sounds? Because it's so
I
loud.
don't know. We'll find out.
To our team
I'm just gonna
sentiments.
say, nope. I'm gonna use my brain and just talk to you all in my brain.
Alright.
Ah,
And be
there we
like,
go.
bing, bing, bing to everybody. Like, you want to try to get out of here? I can do this 2 more times. Actually, nope. I cast Dissonant Whispers at a 3rd level. I can do this one more time.
It's only one
Now,
more of us.
and
I can do
now.
this one more time now.
Wait 8 hours and then do it.
I say that to everybody, and I wait for a response from everybody.
So small tobacco Joe's like, yeah, do it. I'm in to not be tiny.
I mean, that's one.
I mean, you only can do it once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I say it back to you. Don't do it on Padraig.
Okay.
Patrick like, do it on me.
Do it on me later if I don't get big on my own.
Well, okay.
Yeah, do the kid.
Yeah, do the kid.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Hey, it's just, if there's some shit going down here, I'd rather the 3 of us could take care of it.
All right.
I don't want the. I like the kid. He steals things. He's cool.
He stole our hearts.
Gross. All right. And I'll send a message down. Can you guide me? No, she can't touch me. Never mind.
Yeah.
Guidance
Let's
is-
you like press up right against
Yeah, that sounds really dangerous.
Yeah.
Whoops. All right, kid. Here we go.
Crushed
Alright.
by a knitted.
That. Yeah. Charge.
Oh.
Okay, that's a 17.
Alright, cool. So he's like, whoa, and like his hands start going first, his claws, and then like you see him just like and then he just
Oh God.
and just he's so big you guys can't really catch detail on him. And he's sitting there next to you, he's like, oh, thanks, man.
Leave him in his tiny hut.
Alright. And then you guys just feel a vibration.
Climate
and, like this
control.
incredibly deep voice is like
For like 11 minutes.
Oh my god.
and you just feel like the whole thing just like kind of
Fabric
vibrating.
and stuff it in my ears.
And
Keep going.
the tiny tabaxi gets like, good luck.
We keep going.
But you guys
Okay.
We keep traveling along.
so you guys keep moving along. Daerien, you can make another Arcana check. Padraig can also.
Is a +1 to his roll.
3.
16.
Alright. So Padraig's like, well, I can just wait here and get big tomorrow. That's as far as his. As soon as he found out that would work, that is as far as his thought process on solving this went. He's like, "There's the solution.
Done.
Good to go."
Yeah, but there might be some tiny cool shit in here. That gets to
Yeah, that's
become
kind of my thought.
big cool shit once we're done.
Yeah, but
All right, wait here.
oh no, I'm coming.
Oh, then why are we talking about this?
because I don't want to get lost away from you guys.
Oh,
Well, I can't think of anything else that might work.
we're just gonna keep going. You
Keep
want to go
going.
top? You the middle. Top middle?
So you
I'd
guys
like to
go
to the
for
middle.
a while, for another like 15, 20 minutes of walking to you guys. And you make it to the top of a. You look down and it's like a 80-foot pit down to what you feel to be the exact center of this side of
The thing.
of the cube, and you can see to your left is just like a nice slow ramp that seems to just go back and forth. That will bring you up to the top, and you feel confident about that. But if you go down, you can feel some sort of magic pulling you towards the center.
Magic towards the center. Top is just the top. So I don't know if going up to the top will help us.
That sounds kind of boring to me.
Let's go center!
All right, cool. So you jump.
It's a pit.
It's 40 feet down to you.
How much damage would that be?
You
46.
You don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
46.
Because you're tiny.
How much damage?
I mean,
We don't use regular fall damage.
no, not in Jake game.
Not an evil game.
Oh, it's like exponential. Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's additive. Yeah.
You.
So a lot.
We have rope.
We have rope.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tie rope. You're
No,
gonna
no,
be my
wait,
anchor.
no. We're not doing that. Patrick, hold this. And I hand him
Oh.
it. And then I just jump to the
Whoa.
other end of the rope.
Oh.
Hold on tight!
Okay.
I
alright.
messaged. I'm just bored, so I'm just like, how's it going? Guys, you
To
okay?
who?
To Daerien's the only like as far as saying things go. Like Morg is the one that I want to do the things with. Padraig is dumb, and Daerien at least seems to have a relatively good head on her shoulders. So I message you and I go, "How's it going?"
Morg jumped into a pit that might have magic in it.
So you fall
Sit
40
and waiting
feet.
to see what
But
happens.
since you're entirely tiny, you don't take any fall damage.
Oh, you guys can just jump. It's fine.
Oh, cool. Woo!
Patrick is like, I'm gonna wait here up top so you guys can come back up with
Cool.
the rope later.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, cool. So you guys make your way
Darren, we
down.
never hang out.
That's true.
All right, so where are we
I
going?
mean, I tried one time and you threw me off a roof. So,
In my defense, you were a dick.
in my defense, you were fucked up. So I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah. So we're both defensible.
There we go. So you come to the very center of this side, and you can see there is an impression in the middle of it, and it's
Ooh,
also
can Ted do it? Can it be Christopher Walken? Can Ted do the Christopher Walken impression?
Sure.
Why are we? What are we doing?
There's an impression.
There's an impression.
And I want it to be your Christopher Walken
All
impression.
right. So
Wow.
This is the thing.
Impressions.
It's great.
yes.
Wow.
All right.
Crazy. You guys know my friend Clyde.
So that's what it is. You can say that to them so they know what the impression is.
Wow. It's a cube.
So there's a cube inside this bit of stone, and it extends in about it's like to you guys it's about 20 feet, and it goes in 20
So it's like
feet.
a tunnel.
Yes, and you can make an Arcana check.
I message Padraig. Be like, you jump down the hole.
You're like, nah, man, that's dumb.
18.
Seems like a good way to die.
You want an elevator?
18.
What?
You want an elevator?
Yes, so do I.
An elevator?
Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work.
No, I think
Just
she
say,
said I
you're
could just
adult.
walk up this other
So, yeah, I
path
gotta
from
pee.
here. So if I need to ditch, I can just walk up.
I gotta go pee.
18?
18, but also.
Ah, well, you gotta wait just a
I have
minute.
to pee so
Just 1
bad.
minute,
Because
Okay,
you
alright,
push
alright.
in the center of this impression,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And it slowly
Ah!
goes in smaller and smaller, and from the very center of it is a bright blue light that just comes shining out at you, and it hits Morg as well, and that's where we're gonna end it, Internet.
Ooh, blue light, like the
Blue
Tesseract.
light.
Like the
Jake,
Tesseract.
real quick.
Yes.
Is this still a thing?
I'm gonna go pee. It's still.
I got that like the first day we were in 10 Towns.
Oh yeah, yep, that's still a thing.
Okay.
But he gave you a map, and you know that it is north of where you are, because this is very far.
We're
to the
very
south.
south, yes.
So Internet, you'll have to tune in next month for Evil Game if you want to see what just happened to Daerien and Morg.
What just happened to Darren and Morg?
Yeah. as they are encompassed by a blue light. Temerity, you will see from the inside of Leoman's tiny hut just a tiny itty bitty blue light on the inside of this. Probably maybe like a centimeter square.
That's weird.
Just boom up. And you will see as it amps up, it'll just start glowing further and further, and almost like a laser shoot out in the direction that side of the cube is pointing towards. I'm gonna say it's to the south.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Boom. All right, internet. Woo. Well, thanks for sticking around. We will be back in the new year.
Yes.
So me and Sean won't have to wear glasses anymore because we will have 20/20 vision.
Oh, that's probably not true.
Well, fine, whatever. It's just a silly pun.
It was, and I liked it, but I'm still gonna bring my glasses so I can read my computer screen because I can't without them.
Fine.
And I don't have contacts.
This is
yet.
what we're leaving you on until next year here on Nerd Immersion.
I feel like you're blaming me for something that is absolutely my fault.
I feel like you ruined my terrible joke. So, internet,
Did you get an inspiration
we
for
hope that your holidays now are full of cheer, and we will see you next year.